And jingle bells. Jingle bells. Smash the like. Let the rhymes flow. Let the rhymes flow. Bitcoin about to go. Just ordered my Lambo. Just ordered my let the rhymes flow. Bitcoin about to go. Smash the like when he's on the mic. Smash the like when he's on the mic. Don't let your mom know. I just ordered Kadan. I just bought some. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what I say? Get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. I'm getting uncomfortable as hell right now. When you're comfortable being uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying. You're never uncomfortable. How is everyone doing? Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas. I cannot believe it is December 24th, right? It is December 24th. Tomorrow is Christmas. Man, that came up on me quick. Came up on me quick. Ooh. What is everyone, do you know, what do you want for Christmas? Maybe Santa can help you out. Is it a Gen Zero? I can't help you out with that one. Oh man, I don't know what we're going to do today. I'm just going to try and chill. We'll talk about whatever anyone in the stream wants to talk about. I'm under no time constraints today. No time constraints whatsoever. I did my Costco run yesterday. I'm pretty freaking excited about that. I got that out of the way. It wasn't too bad. I bet it's crazy at Costco this morning. I bet it's freaking out of freaking crazy control. So I'm glad I got that out of the way. I don't know. I went at like 10 in the morning. It was pretty busy, but I got in and out pretty quick. A lot of Nimrod in the house. How you doing, brother? Man, I got to tell you, sometimes I get really frustrated. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting ready to go on a rampage right now, man. All right, Tom, don't do it because it's gonna get dark fast. But my God, dude, like, pay it situational awareness. Like, so many people. Do you guys have any idea how big the aisles are in Costco? Right, they're freaking huge. It's the same way at Target too. The aisles are freaking huge. You go to Walmart, you can barely squeeze down them because they got all those damn. What are they called? 4-ways and pallets out in the middle of the aisles. But man, Target and Costco, you could back a fifth wheel up through some of the aisles. No, you got to have a couple assholes like moving really slow, just all over the place, taking up like somehow managing to take up the whole aisle like a family of 2 or 3. So frustrating. Oh my goodness. All right. I was watching my stream before this, just trying to improve my skills, improve my game. The thing that stuck out to me is Bitcoin was 48.5 yesterday. Let's pop on over to the desktop, and we had a nice little Santa pump yesterday. Some interesting things out there. Willy Woo posted, let me see if I can find that. If you're not following me, at Nostradamus on Twitter. So, I check Twitter every now and then. I'll retweet. I might say a little something here and there. You're not going to get crazy alpha over there, but you might as well follow me. You may get that one, like, I'll probably, excuse me. I always tell myself I'm going to stop burping on stream, but I am who I am. All right, so Willy Woo had an interesting post. What do we got here, Rex? I got this. Congratulations. Is that a green egg? You bitch. Wait. Oh my God. Why is everyone getting eggs but me? Oh, what does a brother got to do to get an egg over here? I've been running quests like freaking crazy. I'm getting plenty of bloaters. I'm getting plenty of ragweed. Like, I'm sick. Come on, guys. Like, where's my egg? That's all I'm saying. Where's my freaking egg? Congratulations. Oh wait. Yeah, it is, Rexy. Congratulations. Zero X Frankie Wild, F AVAX and all the ruggers. You getting rugged over there, Frankie? What's going on? What's going on there, brother? All right, what else do we got? Grim Finance version 2 has arrived. Oh yeah. I bet there's just a lot of people running into that. Maybe there is. I don't know. No, Bren's on a roll here. Any update fix on the inflated egos? Bren's a little upset over there. All right, let's get to what I wanted to talk about. Gary Blunt in the house. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Gary Blunt. Well, welcome back, brother. I know you watch all my streams. It's hard for you to get here. What time is it over there? Like getting close to dinner time? You getting ready to have some goulash or some... what are those things they love over there in Russia? They're the little pockets with like potatoes and stuff in them. I used to love me some of those. My thoughts on one, dude. I love one. It's one of my more bullish. I'm extremely bullish one. DFK is approaching 1 billion TVL. I think that's going to continue to go up. I really like what Tranquil's doing. All these things equate to TVL. TVL equates to the price of Harmony One going up. At the core, Harmony One's a great utility. The Bitcoin Bridge is amazing. The One Wallet's coming. The stuff you can do on Tranquil that we've discussed quite a bit lately, where you can convert your one to stone to the stone, and you can basically double dip, use it as collateral, do all kinds of hedge, do all kinds of great stuff. Aave's coming, Curves here. There's already a lot of great platforms. More coming. More game. Oh my goodness, I just spit like big boy. Nigel in the house. How you doing, brother? Have you looked into Aurora? That sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Aurora. Oh my goodness, the frog. Turn off your mic, Tom. Aurora. Is that the game on Matic? Or was that the game on Solana? Is a layer 2 built on top? Oh no. Yeah, that's way out of my depth right now. No, I haven't looked at that one. Is that the hot ticket right now? You know me, I get pretty focused at what I'm in. I'm reaching long-term capital gains. I kind of want to see how this market plays out. Maybe we'll make some readjustments. I personally, my plan has focused to, and it's in the title, and I've talked about it quite a bit lately. So I'm pretty content with my holdings, and I try not to overdo it. Whether or not some of the horses I picked are right or wrong, a lot of buzz building on it. Yeah. So, I'm not, so every person's different, right? If it's a great protocol, and you have some chips to put into it, if it's getting a lot of buzz and it's already pumped up a bit, let's take a look. Like it's kind of like Cadena, right? Everyone was all up on Cadena's nuts, and you know, this was in its pump, and all these YouTubers, they get on it because it's for the clicks. They do it for the clicks, right? Do it for that YouTube money. So I'm not saying this isn't a great project, but if it's already being pumped, so actually, what do we got? Is this it? Aurora Chain? You're the, my bad, Gary. Yeah, that's right. Mike is in the Ukraine. That's right. All right. A lot of buzz. Is this it? Aurora Chain? I mean, this doesn't look like it's getting pumped. Where's the buzz at? It's cheap. It's super freaking cheap. This can't be the one. Is it? A lot of buzz building. Layer 2 built on, and I don't know anything about Near. Let's see. Aurora Chain. I don't know if this is it or not. Is it's an app based on the 3rd generation ecosystem. Complete multi This doesn't mention anything about Near. Holy Doc's team. What kind of picture is that? Is this it, bro? Oh, I was gonna say, yeah. Aurora. Aurora. That's what I was thinking of. Aurora. Which one is these? Aurora token. There's so many. Is it in CoinGecko? Was it this one that I just looked at? I don't freaking know. Maybe. This it? Oh, $20. This looks like it's had a little bit of a pump. This looks like it could be it based on the chart. It's $10. Is this? Is this it? This must be it based on what I see on the chart. I am definitely not buying it after that little pump. I'd wait for a pullback. What is the max? How long has this thing been around? About a year, it looks like. Is this it, dog? Aurora.dev. Breathe new life. Aurora is an EVM. Yep, this is it. Built on the Near protocol, delivering a turnkey solution to developers to operate their apps on the Ethereum-compatible, high-throughput, scalable, and future-safe platform. That's a lot of buzzwords right there, with low transaction costs to the users. 1 block time, 2-second typical cost. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. How can Aurora get? Yeah, it's definitely one. I wouldn't be buying it at these prices. I would let it cool off. But I'm different though, right? Again, I have, I put in what I put in. I've done the research. There's things I want to buy. There's going to be good opportunity. So when you start gambling on these lower cap ones like this, if the market pumps, you're going to get a pump. You're probably going to get a pump on it, though. I wouldn't go into this if there's already been a lot of buzz. It's like Cadena. What's Cadena done? I think Cadena's starting to get a little traction again after a little pullback. Wait for a pullback. IMO. That's what I would do. If you like it, continue to do your research. If you like it. Me personally, I'm focused mostly on the metaverse right now. So metaverse and blockchain gaming, much more so than metaverse than anything. And there's going to be a lot of opportunity in the metaverse when it comes to owning land and passive income. Yeah, definitely. The ecosystem is still new. I think Harmony a few months ago, except this one has more attention. Really? Yeah, we'll definitely keep it on. Near is interesting. Coinbase, and yeah, now that you mention it, I have seen Near on Coinbase. I don't know anything about Near. I'll have to do a little bit of research on both of these. Can you get any kind of passive income with staking either of them? And what are there? You run validators. The passive income via staking, is it proof of stake? There's a lot of things I would want to look at here. Actually, what's Cadena doing? I'm not a big fan of Cadena, to be honest. Look at this. I mean, look at what happened to Cadena. A lot of freaking buzz. A lot of people FOMO'd into it, and a lot of people got their faces dumped on. For all I know, this was coordinated by JPM, right? Pumped their backs. I don't know, right? Speaking of, I don't know. I want to give a little apology out to Artemis Protocol yesterday. I kind of dumped on them a little bit hard. We'll take a look at them in a bit. I don't know, like, what kind of affiliation they have with these. If they're just trying to be a legit launch pad, and they got a lot of projects that are in the pipeline. So maybe I was a little too harsh on Artemis. One of these projects is actually a crypto game that we looked at earlier in this week. And I kind of want to touch on this. So, anyway, before I forget, long story short, I'm looking to stack fiat right now. I'm looking to stack fiat because I'm going to have a tax situation. I'm not really looking to buy anything right now. I'm really content with what I do have. And that is primarily right now, number 1 is Ethereum. Number 2 is Cardano. Those two will fight each other based on price action. And I don't know if you noticed, Cardano is starting to move back up, and I think it's going to explode here pretty soon. Number 3 is Bitcoin. Number 4 is Harmony One, and number 5 is Bitcoin. And then after that, it's just like I have some Luna, but anything after that is like less than 1% of my portfolio. DeFi Kingdoms and Jewel. It's actually probably like if I were to wrap DeFi into my what I consider my safe portfolio. I mean, DeFi Kingdoms is clocking like 10 or 15%. Fully valued is it's like 50%. When the king who brought us one sub 10 cent and DFK as it was barely starting talks about buying. Oh yeah, dude, Retro, no, dude, guys, Retro might be the smartest person I know. Near is POS. I think it's 10% staking. All right. I really like what Retro said because I feel like he's getting it. Dude, the metaverse, getting the right land. Imagine if you got the right land in, dude, there's going to be a land rush in things like Sandbox and Decentraland and on things like Real. I'm really excited about Real. I am going to buy me some Real. It's probably not going to be till Jan 1, but I'm prepping up for that. I'm going to get me, what is it, a Phantom wallet on Solana? Why is it a Phantom? That's such a weird name for, is that the name of the wallet on Solana? Because there's the Smart Chain Phantom, right? Apparently Tranquil City IDO made multiple X's. Yeah, I am not a fan of Tranquility City at this particular point. I wish them all the best. It was way too high risk for me. And speaking again, like I kind of S on Artemis, they are doing the IDO for SlothFi. And while I'm excited for SlothFi, this is like nowhere even close to something I'm looking to get into at this particular point. It looks pretty cool, but their alpha is just a screenshot of what the city's going to look like. I'm also really excited about, these are what I would call, partially metaverse plays, like this DeFi Mons is what's on SlothFi. I was looking at Cosmic Wizards again today. I'm getting really excited about that. I do want to get some land over there. But there's a big difference between, there's going to be a huge difference between getting land in something like DeFi Kingdoms and Cosmic Wizard. Getting land in DeFi Kingdoms could be fairly profitable. I don't know the mechanics of it yet, so I'm not going to put the cart before the horse yet. Land in like Cosmic Wizard might be somewhat profitable. I do like a lot of what they're doing, right? If you own a wizard, it's the only one that can have a dragon pet, and they're coming out with more NFTs, and the gameplay looks like it's going to be pretty cool, but I don't know how long any of that's going to take. But I'm talking about real freak. There is going to be land rushes, and I'm looking, on my radar, Sandbox and Decentraland are big. I'm not buying those now, even though I do think buying land there now and holding on to it is going to make you rich AF. Rich AF. There's going to be there is going to be legit, like, this is the top real estate in the world. It's going to be, in my opinion, not financial advice, it's going to be some of the top real estate in the world. The biggest companies, the biggest corporations, the ultra wealthy are going to either want to be buying your land, renting it. It's going to be no different than like if you own a bunch of land at premier real estate in your city that makes you hundreds of potentially tens or hundreds of, depending on how much land you have, of just revenue for people renting to be on your land, right? There's going to be a lot of that in the metaverse. There's only going to be so much premium metaverse. There's only going to be so much. Now, there might be a lot of crappy metaverses springing up here and there. And who knows? Like maybe Tranquility City will be pretty cool, but I wasn't impressed with their website. And metaverses take a really long time to develop. It doesn't surprise me that it was multiple X's out of the gate because there's so much FOMO in the metaverse right now. I'm chilling. I'm taking my time, and hopefully I don't miss the boat. Like I may miss the boat, especially on Decentraland and Sandbox. It may never cool off, but I'm at a point right now where I don't want to sell crypto to buy land. Maybe, if we go parabolic, we're just going to see how it plays out, but I'm really looking forward to buying land there. I'm also looking at land in Pavia. So Pavia right now is the one that's heavy on my radar. There's another one. What was it? Cardano lands. I am going to probably, oh my goodness, pick up some land in Pavia. I think this is really early. Again, Cardano, a lot of people, a lot of you being wussies when it comes to Cardano. I think Cardano is going to explode. There's one for 8. Oh, this is bid, so I want buy now. So I don't know what land is going for. Maybe land is already a little bit too pricey over here too. Yeah, when did they start doing bids over here? All right, let's do, I don't want auctions. All right, so 300 Cardano. I want to get me some land in Pavia, so I'll probably be looking to pick some of this up as speculative play. This is going to be a lot more risky or speculative than, say, Sandbox into Decentraland. Sandbox into Decentraland, not financial advice, but I don't think you can go wrong buying land there. Again, it might take a while. That might be the kind of thing. I don't think it's going to take a while. Within the next 4 to 5 years, no, it could explode quite a bit. So there is going to be a digital land rush, guys. It is going to be. It feels like it could be more infinite than actual land, but I think it's going to be far more finite, especially the premium land. I forget what the exact numbers are, but Decentraland only has like 90,000, and Sandbox only has like 170,000 pieces of land. That's not a lot of land, and especially when big money is coming in and buying up several plots at a time. I mean, you compare it to there's so many different places around the world where there's premium real estate. San Francisco, San Diego, Chicago. I mean, a lot, right? More than what's in premium digital land. And again, digital land takes a lot of money, a lot of time to develop. The Decentraland has been around a really long time. Sandbox is relatively soon. This Pavia looks interesting, but I don't know about any actual gameplay, so I don't know how long this one could take to pan out. So far, all I've seen of Pavia is a map and freaking these little land plots. What was the other one? Cardano, Cada land. Was that it? Cada land. It looked interesting. Cardano. Cardano land. Was this it? Virtual land. But they were having problems with their website. I don't think this is it. But finding the right ones in Solana, Cardano, Polkadot, pretty soon there's probably going to be a metaverse there. Built in the house. Lumen went nuts, seems manipulated. Lumen was, which one was that? Lumen was a Rex in the house. We were just talking about you. Congrats on your egg, brother. A lot of profits in DCL, just grinding for wearables and flipping them. Yeah, I don't know what a DCL is, but there's a lot of ways to make profits for sure in these metaverses. Flipping NFTs, flipping items. There's probably going to be a lot of opportunity with that in the real network for sure. I mean, people make a lot of money just flipping shoes. Shoe flipping is a huge business. Watches are big, flipping and trading. All that's going digital. People that are early to that, just flipping NFTs and freaking defikingdoms can be highly profitable. Anunnaki in the house. How you doing, brother? Do you think it's worth keeping XJewel in the bank for a chance? I think it's an excellent question, Nick. That's what I think. I have more money in my defikingdoms bank. Oh, Decentraland. Yeah, thanks, Bill. Good morning. All right, so I think I have more money. Dude, do I think it's smart keeping money in the defikingdoms bank? Do you think I have 20? What is that? Almost $30,000 in the defikingdoms bank. I'm actually pretty fiat rich at the moment. I have about $6,000 in my real life bank. So you tell me, Chad Finance. What does the BT stand for? Yeah, crap. Anyway, yeah, I wish Tranquility City all the best. I hope them to do well, just because I'm a huge, I own a lot of Harmony One. it's going to be a long grind on that one. And the other one I was talking about was the DeFi mods. I'm excited about that, but it's way too early. I mean, they're hiring like game developers and sprite developers. So it's so early right there. It may not pan into anything. Thanks for the videos. Oh, nice. Nice. You are welcome. I am on vacay starting today. I'm gonna start doing, short videos again. I want to do a quick video just talking about DeFi Kingdoms and do some videos about how to quick, like 2 to 4 minute videos, setting up, green videos where, they get a lot of traction. I really appreciate you all. If you just, watch them, hit the like and comment so we can help get these out to people. It'll do a lot, in my opinion, to help, bring adoption to Harmony One, bring adoption to DeFi Kingdoms, and etc. Anyway, that is on the plan next week. Today I'm just chilling. We're chilling. Whatever you guys want to talk about. It is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, everyone. When I get off the mic today, I'm not going to lie. I ain't going to do shit. I don't know. I need something to watch today. What do you guys think? I started watching the Matrix, the Matrix last night. I got about an hour in, and it's very meh. May finish that today. I've been threatening to watch The Witcher. Are we on a bull run? Yeah, kinda. Nah. We're not on a bull run. Anyway, I've been threatening to watch The Witcher. What say you? The main character kind of bothers me, but I hear it's a good show. I might watch that. Nah, I wouldn't call it a crazy bull run. We're on a bull run. For sure we're on a bull run, but I wouldn't call it a crazy bull run. I think this is playing out. Honestly, it's playing out. It has the potential to play out kind of like I wanted to when I first invested heavily in crypto. I would probably like to be, okay, I'm lying a little bit. Because everyone told me Bitcoin was going to be 600,000. Big boy, freaking George. Bitcoin's going to be 300, 400, 500, 600,000. George told me Cardano, he wasn't even in Cardano. And he told me Cardano was going to be $27, I think, or $25 was his prediction. Big boy was telling me $56 Cardano and $1,000 Polkadot. So I was already buying my castle in England and my Lambos, and so I had hoped, and obviously I'd hope if we Georgia plan we I had hoped we my plan was as if Bitcoin did go to like 300 to 600 grand, I was definitely going to take profits, maybe up to 50% of my bags. Have a nice little cushion, legit retire, and then keep the rest in, and then buy back down if it crashed 90% again. But I had always, even from the beginning, and I've been wrong, and I will be the first to tell you when I'm wrong. I was wrong. I thought Bitcoin would only go to like between 120 and 180,000, and I had hoped. I was going to be more right than them, just because I don't want a 90% crash. I wanted to make it to a year out so that it's long-term capital gains. And it looks like I'm going to be able to do that. The only monkey wrench that can happen right now, because I don't hit long-term capital gains for about 30 to 45 more days. And then most of my crypto, I've held it for a year. That way, if I do have to sell some, it's going to be a huge tax savings. And I'll probably do, talk about taxes in an upcoming stream a little bit more. But say, for example, I don't know, my portfolio is sitting in around, not including DeFi, it's back up over 600,000, I think. If I were to pull out now, I would owe, probably like a couple $100,000 in taxes. But if I can wait 45 more days, that's going to save me tens of thousands, if not up to $100,000 in taxes. And that doesn't even include the fact if it does continue to go up, which I think it will. So it is different this time. I meant to talk about this. Let me find it really quick. We got what we wanted. We got the institutional adoption, but the institutional adoption kind of, slapped us in the face a little bit. Willie Woo posted this, I think, yesterday. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Why does everyone, the last time, let's see, he posted something when we think of taxation. No. Where is it at? In terms of debt. So he's talking about the adoption rate, which I definitely believe in. All right, here we go. All right, the Claritin's not working this morning. Institutional sell-off, book in profits complete. So we got all that institutional buying that we wanted, but then they also did a lot of selling. So that's the reason for a lot of selling pressure. I was mentioning again, I was watching the stream this morning. Thing that stuck out, Bitcoin was 48,500 yesterday about this time when we were looking at it. We had a nice little Santa pump yesterday. But it looks like it's, according to Willy Woo, and I'm going to listen to this guy a lot more than I'm going to listen to most people. Matthew in the house, how you doing, brother? Since you are only taxed on crypto when you withdraw through a KYC exchange, can't you move money into stable coins to wait? So I don't know for, what do you think, Bill is asking, what do you think is going to happen with Jewel when the lockup period? Both excellent questions. Let me answer Bill first because he's Wind Moon. Wind Moon on crypto. I think it's going to be a good year. I'm okay with a nice, slow, steady. You know, I would much rather go up like 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe even 100% in 100% gains in 2022. I would be over the moon. Everyone wants these 1,000x's, 10,000. Dude. And I know, I understand everyone's different. Luckily, I got in early. I consider myself late, but I got in early. I went green eggs and ham in January 2019 and even more green eggs and ham in 20. So it's tough. Everyone tells you it's easy to become a crypto millionaire. Guys, I put about $250,000 into crypto. And maybe I'm a millionaire if you consider my valuation of DeFi Kingdoms, which is highly inflated based on the lock tokens Bill's asking about. So I don't know if that counts. It's probably close. But I didn't do it with whatever, Big Boy tells you, $500 to $1 million in a week. I mean, I'm giving Big Boy a hard time, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't easy. It is not easy at all. And it has been a long, hard year. That 250,000 grew to 700,000 and then within a 48-hour period, and if you haven't seen my 4-minute video, I do this pretty quick, crashes down to, $400,000 losses and very long, painful summer. And then we're back up to 840,000. And then just, at the beginning of November, that crashes back down to below 500,000. That is not a fun ride. And it's all monopoly money. It's all, I haven't pulled it out yet, but I have a hodl mentality. I have a high conviction in crypto, all kinds of credentials to my name. Business degree, been in the stock market for decades, been trading all kinds of different financial instruments, stocks, options, futures, cryptos. I'm in the industry per se. I've been in IT at a very high level for over 2 decades. So I have a very high understanding of how crypto works. Well, I mean, IT in general, like how protocols, and that's all these really are. Ethereum's a protocol, Cardano's a protocol. It is a protocol that runs on top of a protocol. That's the internet, which runs TCP and UDP. I'm not going to bore you with all this, but I have a very high level understanding of all different angles of this stuff and a lot of experience. So I have light bulbs have been exploding in my head the more and more I've learned about crypto over the last year. This time last year, I had just started learning about Ethereum and smart contracts and the EVM machine and this and that. And, before that, and cryptocurrency is a bad name because, you know what I'm saying? It's not really, it's far too many, most people don't even understand what cryptocurrency is. It's a network. Ethereum is a network. Cardano is a network. The apps run on this network. Games run on this network. DeFi Kingdoms, the Web3, MetaMask that you connect with DeFi Kingdoms. This is the adoption that the smart people understand and they're talking about. The internet, 1997, was at like 120, and that picture from Willy Woo that's kind of hard to see shows us the internet between like 1997 went from 100 million users to a billion users. I think that took like 10 years. Right now, crypto is at about 100, about the same, 100 million users, and it's already got a faster adoption rate than the internet. So even if it were to slow down to the internet pace, I think we're on pace to hit a billion users by 2024, 2025. So just keep buying. These are the times to keep buying. Whenever crypto, and again, if I were to start fresh today, I don't think my plan would deviate much. I would be buying Ethereum. I would be buying heavy Ethereum. I'd be buying fairly heavy Cardano. I think Cardano's flipping them all, to be quite honest. I would be buying Harmony One. And whenever Bitcoin's below the 50 on the log, these are times to be buying. When it starts going well above that, that's when it would be time to sell. But I have a much different mentality. I buy, I accumulate, I let my Cardano earn me for more free Cardano. I let my Harmony One earn me more free Harmony One. Compounding interest over time, it's going to be an amazing revenue stream. I think the Metaverse, premium land in the Metaverse is going to be, you're going to get the multiple. The people that want, if you pick the right land and you get in good buy-ins, you're going to get hundreds and thousands of X's and passive income that will set you for life. Now, I really didn't answer Bill's question. What do you think is going to happen with Jewel in the lot? I am not worried. So when I first started in DeFi Kingdoms, and I had a few people got a little upset. I did really well. And oh my goodness, these frogs. So I put about $4,000 into the one Jewel farm, and I earned quite a bit of Jewel. And that LP grew from 4,000 to 14,000. But I was in a very DeFi mindset, right? All these yield farms, the house token, eventually some venture capitalists pull and dump on your face, and the token dumps on you. So I was like, you know what? I made my profits. I made a good profit. I'm going to pull a bunch of this out and then go back to $4,000. It was already house money from earning it in sushi, but now I'm like on double house money, right? I should have left it in. Hindsight's 2020, this and that. But one of my concerns is not only are there venture capitalists out there or big wells that might eventually dump this jewel on my face, what about that lockup period? And I had seen what it was already kind of happening to Viper. And don't call that one a comeback, man. That one's like over $1 now. And Jason posted an issue. Apparently that's got delayed. So I do got me like 4,000 Viper, locked up. I kind of wish I'd have held more. But I am not worried about the lockup period whatsoever. So first of all, DeFi Kingdoms, and I've mentioned this numerous times, DeFi Kingdoms broke the code. They cracked it. They figured it out. There'll be other ways to crack this code, but most dexes don't have any like crazy utility. It's a DAO token. Big deal. I mean, that has some value, but how much value, right? The value comes early on by earning the interest. So you get in, you make your money, and you get out, right? Most of them aren't going to have a lot of value. Now, it depends on the type of DeFi platform, the variation of that value. For example, Aave, you can use it as collateral and things like that. But that's why I like Tranquil so much. The one has a lot of utility, right? It is basically, you're earning interest on it, and it's way more flexible. Now, again, it is DeFi, so it is risky. So anyway, I'm not worried about Jewel at all, and I think it'll continue to go up. I do have some other concerns, right? It's not, rainbows and sherbet ice cream shooting out of your ass. And I was thinking about this morning. I think the price of Jewel is going to continue to go up because I think the demand for the game is going to be insane. My concern is, how detrimental is the price of Jewel to, entry barriers into the game? summoning cost. I mean, if Jewel is $50, it's going to cost me over $3,000 to summon a Gen 1. You know, are they going to have to make changes to that? Is that like, I have no idea if they've discussed this. I mean, it's already 30, you know, it already cost me around $1,000 to summon a Gen 1. So, and that ain't cheap, man. And that ain't cheap. And with the price of Jewel exploding as it is, it really has to make you rethink, you know, some of your strategies. I tried the sandwich punch, where you don't try and make a sage. For example, I have a priest, and I would summon with Jason, his wizard, and we'd try and get a summoner. And then, so I was trying the other method where you take your priest and you get a more pure priest. And and I don't know if the price of Jewel has a lot to do with this, but it's a lot harder to make your money back on that. You kind of break even or to make a little bit of money. But if you want an army of cards, it's a much cheaper way to do that. It only increases your chance of getting a summoner by like 1%. And it's more Jewel efficient out the gate, but it's a lot of work. A lot of work, because you got to work on like maximizing your profits off. So I'm getting a lot of common wizards and priests, and you can only rent them out. You got to really play the game with like, okay, this is my 10th summon. If I were to rent out the summon, and how much could I get? And because it goes up in the diminishing, it's a lot of work to get your money back, versus when I was doing at the original method where I would do it with the wizard. I would either get a wizard or a priest, and I got lucky with some summoners. But you would get a Gen 1 wizard with 10 freaking summons. You could sell that first summon for like 13 Jewel. You could, actually about 19 Jewel. It's probably come down to about 13. But you could sell about 5 summons and almost or pretty much make your money back from the original summon. You now have a card worth 30, 40 jewels that you could sell, and you can make a pretty, you know, pain-free. You sell out 4 or 5 summons, and then you just sell the card. It's a pretty pain-free way to make 30 to 50 jewels every 6 days. You figure you rent your Gen 0 out once, you take that rental money, and then you use that to rent the next time around. You pay your little 60 jewels, and you get a card. If you're lucky, you get a summoner, and you can make up probably about 100 jewels. So it's a great, easy way to make passive income. And I think that's the way I'm going to go back to be quite honest. But long story short, blockchain versus DAGs. I don't know enough about that to get into it yet. I've just kind of started recently learning about that, so I'm going to tell you right now. When I hear DAG, what does that stand for? Decentralized? What's a DAG? I think exchange DAG. You like DAGs? No, but I like caravans more. Crypto DAGs. I don't know much about this yet. That ain't it. Directed acyclic graph? That can't be it, right? DAG based. Yeah, it is. The system doesn't look like a chain, but it's more like a graph. No, I don't know enough about that. I'll have to start learning about it. All right. I feel like I left someone behind. Matthew. Okay. Since you were, all right. So I don't know if we're on the same page, Matthew. I don't know if you're still here or not. You weren't, dude, bro. You are taxed every time you do something. If I summon a hero, that's a tax event. If I claim rewards in a liquidity pool, that's a tax event. What is this guy doing with the little exclamation? If I go on a quest, do you guys really want to be bummed out? Because you probably weren't thinking about this, but if I go on a quest and I bring back these items, these are tax events, because these are worth real money, right? These are tax events. What's a Shavas room go for? Like 30, 40 bucks? That's $180 of realized gains. Tax event. Phantom is a DAG. I did not know that. Phantom, I'm definitely going to be getting into Phantom. I'm going balls freaking deep with DeFi Kingdoms on every chain they go to. Just rerun a bit to watch you whine. Yeah, F you, Rex. No, I'm kidding. Congratulations. I go on these quests like painstakingly all the time. Like, where is my freaking egg? And all I get back is freaking bloaters. 245 bloaters. Freaking these rocks. I get a lot of these rocks. These little iron things, and a lot of ragweed. Why is my 150? I'm tired of getting ragweed and bloaters. I want my freaking egg. Yeah, thank you, Foreskin. How you doing, brother? I'm glad someone got that. All right, I asked this before. For now, no adjustment regardless the price. Jewel, what, bro? How you doing? How you doing, Braider? I asked. Wait, I feel like. Yeah, it is directed. It's like. All right, so how about Gen 11 here? I don't know. Can you get to Gen 11? Man, it costs so freaking much to summon as you get further on down the line. I asked that before. For now, no adjustment regardless the price. Jewel for summoning. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Thank you. Yeah, but eventually, man, like as much as $100 jewel would be game breaking, right? Almost game breaking. Like, what could that cause the economy to collapse? Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna complain, dude. If jewel were $20, once the lockup started expiring, and it could maintain like a $20 jewel, I think that would be a pretty good, like around $10 to $20 jewels. You know, maybe some spikes. It could become, especially at the top level. Right, especially at the top level, it could be very well driven. And I'll tell you what, my plan is to be a well in this game. I have one Gen 0. You cannot pry that away from my cold dead hands. I want to buy another Gen 0 sight unseen right now. Jason was talking about how he has a legendary freaking pirate, if I remember correctly. Estimated worth like 31k jewels. That may be a little high, but still, I would be, and it's a tax event though to even consider doing this. I would consider somehow selling that. Like, let's see if we go to legendary. See what the floor is on legendary. Yeah, so 31k does seem a little bit high on that. Maybe there's something to his stats. All right, so this. Like, if I could turn one legendary Gen 0 into two more just normal Gen 0s, I would probably go that route, because I feel like long term that can earn you a lot more passive income with the flexibility. My plan is to hopefully eventually buy another Gen 0. I discussed this yesterday. The price of jewel is going through the moon, but I got a lot of jewel, especially after that lockup period. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I think Gen 0s right now, 4,600. What is the price of jewel? Yesterday, these things were around 70,000. 14, 13. I think 15's this weekend, guys. All right, so 14, 13. Hey, Google, what's $14.13 times 4,600? So I think the floor today is down a few thousand. Still $67,000. I think Gen 0s are going to be 100, 200,000 plus in 2022 as long as the market holds up, which I think it will. I think the market will continue to go up. Not financial advice. But I'm not selling. I'm accumulating. More DeFi kingdoms. I am accumulating the hell out of jewel. I want to buy more jewel right now. I'm not, but I want to, because I want as much jewel as possible. I don't know if we're getting airdrops, Crystal, how they're working on the airdrops. Hopefully, if you own a Gen 0, hopefully that's worth some crystal. If you have money in the liquidity pool, hopefully that gives you a little taste of the airdrops. I want to single stake or whatever it takes, as much jewel as possible, to position myself to hopefully get a Gen 0 and AVAX too. I think that's going to be hard to get. I think there's only 250 of them. It's probably I wish there was. I don't know how they're going to launch it. If there's a fair way, like if the whales way beyond my control will probably control a lot of that. Maybe I'll get lucky. But I think having Gen Zeros in the different chains is going to be extremely beneficial financially, because you're going to be able to, I mean, we're going to be able to regardless, right? We're going to be able to rent. I'll be able to rent a Gen Zero and AVAX and cross pollinate skills and etc. So there's a lot of exciting things coming, but I do want to get, I do want to get at least one more Gen Zero, if not more, over time, accumulate them. I think these things should go to multi-$100,000 in value, because they could be such a great revenue stream. As it is right now, I think if you have the money, I think it's a solid investment, not financial advice. I'm just saying it's a lot of money though. It's not a lot of people got 70,000 like FU money lying around to buy one of these cards, and the market could tank. This game could tank. So it is extremely risky, but as of right now, the ROI on it is like, it's pretty quick. And especially if you have liquidity, this game gives you the ability to grind yourself up from nothing. I have a small account that I put $250 into it, I don't know, 8-10 weeks ago. I mean, it's been slow going, but it hasn't been impossible. And I haven't done anything over here. Right? I really need to get it. So with that $250, oh, this needs a refresh. This thing's jewels $11. $250 into this liquidity pool. I don't know if I might have to log in. So this is something I'll probably do over the weekend. I'm going to factor in getting a card over here. I do think if you can afford to buy one of the cheaper cards out there and do something like provide $250 liquidity, I think you're going to need about $750 or $1,000 to get into this game to give you a decent chance of success. But it can be done with less, right? Like I said, I've started with $250 in the liquidity pool. So far, this has earned me only 9.65 jewels. That's not enough to buy a card yet. I don't know, we're about a quarter of the way there, so I could eventually get there. I have a nice fat lock balance of 46 jewels. So far, this $250 has grown to a decent amount more. All right, so it's now worth $468. I've almost increased 100% on that, plus the price of jewel, plus the price of locked jewel. So even a $250 investment is already, actually, you know what we can do? We can do this move right here. Let's see. It's probably not, it's not going to be groundbreaking, but we can go to Kingdom. And see what the value of this account is. It's probably over 1,000, a couple thousand maybe. Just about 2 months in, and of course, jewel could go down, the game could tank, especially with because a lot of this value is going to be locked jewels. But I'm bullish jewel. I think it's going to continue to do well. So the overall value of this account right now is $1,600. Not bad. Let's see. Great. Thank you. Yes, I am. Thank you. I am the Bombas. Thanks, Foreskin. You think the IRS will look into every? So that's I fully plan on being as thorough as I can on my taxes. You know, there's a few different softwares that I'm watching that will be able to handle all your DeFi transactions. Initially, no, but they do have like tools that can really scour the blockchain. So if you get audited, they can come after you. It's tough, man. A lot of this is also kind of like gray area. So again, I'm just gonna throw my Harmony One address into. There's the one on 10.network is supposed to have tax reporting. Hopefully that comes out soon. There's Zen Ledger. I'll figure it out. Hopefully, I will want to pay my taxes because everything is on the blockchain. And if they come back, if they audit you in 4 years, and they do have much more tools, they can go back and just scrub your addresses. And you know, if it's blatant, I mean, there's only going to be so much of, yeah, it's obvious. This was going on. It was hard to stay on top of it. versus like it's obvious you were doing tax fraud and then you're talking prison time. So I don't want to worry about it. As much as I don't want to pay a ridiculous amount in taxes, I'm going to pay it, right? I'm going to try and get it right. So I can sleep at night, things like that. So initially, no, but again, it is all on the blockchain and they can come back later for sure. Chain analysis. Yep. I'm starting to think you get nightmares about, yeah, I kind of do, just because, and that's why I want to do a lot more, AVAX, Phantom, Solana. Two things have held me back, not a lot of chips right now and taxes, right? I've already got a potentially massive, imagine if by like the time tax time comes and there's not an easy way for one of these tax softwares to fully, do my taxes based on what we've done on Harmony One. This is a crazy amount of like events. You can't track this in a spreadsheet. The shit we're doing, it's almost impossible. So we're going to need software to do that. Now, so for someone like defikingdoms, the government, if they were to audit you, it'll probably be like some kind of, I have no idea. I'm not a CPA, guys. Good luck finding a CPA that can answer these questions too. So I don't know. All I know, go to Monero. All I know is I want to try and do my best to pay my taxes so I don't have to worry about it. That would be unfortunate for getting the report. Yeah. Bloaters are probably a write-off at this point. What if you have multiple wallets? Bro, they can, yeah, it depends. Eventually, like what good of this is these multiple wallets gonna do if you eventually gotta offboard it, right? You eventually gotta send it to an exchange and offboard it. So don't get me wrong, and I'm not advising you. There's going to be ways to skirt the IRS. I think we've seen it recently, even in defikingdoms. We saw a couple times where someone sold their Gen 0 hero for like 40 joules. There's no one's that stupid anymore now that you have to actually type sale or higher into the thing. Before, there was a bit of an excuse. Now I'm just like, sure, it's blatant tax fraud at this point, right? You sell, how would you do this? So you have a, let me think about it. There's got to be a way, right? Because when your first sell, it would only be the value of what you paid for it. So if you sold it for 40 joules, but you only paid like $2,000 for it because you got in early, and that's not a huge tax loss. But if I'm sure there's ways to, you can move that to a wallet, move it back. But the thing is, when you do these things, you're eventually going to interact with that. And what are you going to do? You're just going to leave this wallet out here that you didn't report with a whole bunch of money in it? I mean, it'll allow you to do a lot of things on the blockchain, I guess, right? But eventually it can get tracked to you, or eventually you're going to have to offboard it. And again, if you are ever in that position where the IRS audits you, and their tools are going to get much, much better at this. And they've already got, big freaking companies working on this, going through and, deep scans and finding it. And if it's obvious you're freaking doing it, is that something that goes from, paying a penalty that sucks to you going to jail, in jail without the bell. Yeah, you're moving to El Salvador. That's not a horrible plan, I guess. I don't know what living conditions are like in El Salvador. There's pros and cons to everything, right? Everyone's moving to Puerto Rico. Now everyone wants to leave Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is expensive, getting really expensive to have a nice living there. The government's constantly retroactively changing the laws, like, oh, you now have to pay this big thing and that big thing, and it doesn't matter how long you've been here. It's all. So even people that like fled to Puerto Rico are starting to second guess themselves. So it's tough, man. Just try and do all the smart things, do all the things big money does, so you don't have to pay taxes. For example, there's nothing I can do when I stake my Harmony One, I stake my Cardano, I stake my Ethereum, I stake my Polkadot. That is going to be recurring revenue, right? If you can build that to a point where most of that recurring revenue pays your bills plus some, and plus you can put back in, just pay taxes on that. Keep the rest in long term. Every now and then, maybe take profits, but try and wait for at least a year so it minimizes your tax losses. Understand your tax brackets. As you go up the tax brackets, you pay, well, that changes with the long-term capital gains. After a year, it's either 15 or 20%. I think our government is trying to change that. So talk to your congressman and say, hey, look, man, what are you trying to do? Ruin our economy? But if you sell before a year, I mean, the amount of taxes you could pay could be pretty large depending on where you are in your tax bracket. I think over 165,000 ish, it goes to 32%, and then like I forget what, then 37%, and then you throw in the great state of California's 12%. At certain levels, I'm paying 50% in taxes. Buy, borrow, die, no tax. Yep. That's how the ultra wealthy do it. I don't fully understand how that works, but maybe someday. Just narrow it. But eventually, I don't know. It's at a certain point, the government could be like, it's obvious you're obfuscating what you're doing. All right, that was an interesting little side rant. What do you guys want to do? Again, I got nothing but time today. I was looking at the real network. I'm getting really excited about that, and the metaverse. We've talked quite a bit about that. I'm looking to buy land in Pavia. I'm looking to buy land in the real networks. I'm looking to accumulate the sandbox token. I already have Decentraland. I actually bought Decentraland extremely early on. I'm doing really well on that. I think that will continue to go to the moon. In order to get, I heard you can save on taxes if you treat crypto trading as a full-time career. I don't know how that would be. Oh, maybe, but I think that's probably pretty hard to pull off. I will say I've done this a few times, and I'm going to do another thing because we're getting close to the end of the year. So look at, especially if you've done a lot of trading and you've had a really profitable year, and if you're in something like DeFi Kingdoms, that can most definitely be the case, right? That can most definitely be the case. So I am going to be, I don't know if this is logged in. What is it? Can we? Oh, this is on the wrong. We are making transactions easier to read. That's great. All right. So I got some tax loss opportunities. What is this? I paid 0.61 Ethereum for this garbage Yakuza cat. I'm definitely going to sell this. And that's going to be about, like an $1,800 loss. I have, and I'm not long-term bullish on these Yakuza. I can get, my NFT phase is over for now, so I'm going to take the loss. I'm going to sell this. In fact, the floor is 0.09. .09. Let's go here. Let's sell. I don't even know if I have enough Ethereum in my wallet to do this. I probably have to send some Ethereum. That might be enough. But just might be enough. Fixed price. We'll go 0.08. I'm going to take me a nice little $1,800 loss right here. Good riddance. Hopefully you sell immediately. Wag me down. I didn't have a lot of money over there, so that's not a big loss. So, all right, so I can sell this and take about an $1,800 loss. My point is I've made a lot of money this year, right? I don't know, maybe somewhere between $50,000 and $100,000 in realized gains. DeFi Kingdoms is gonna make that quite a bit. So I'm looking to take some losses off. There's other things I've done this year. I was down big. My average price in Polkadot was $30. It tanked all the way down to $10. I sold it at a $20,000 loss, waited 2 days, and I bought it back in. So the wash rules currently don't apply in crypto. They're changing that. So I don't know if that's going to be any kind of retroactive thing. I don't think that's possible. That's something to consider. There is risk when you do that. You got to, again, you would want to ask your CPA. You would not want to listen to me, but if there's any cryptos that you're down heavily and you remain bullish and you're up overall a lot of money, you can sell that crypto, wait 24 hours. Hopefully it doesn't move. Hopefully it dips more and you can buy back in and you can take a loss against all your current gains. Now, that doesn't do you any good if you don't have gains, right? If you haven't made any money in crypto, you don't want to sell your crypto for a loss because you can only take 3% or 3,000 per year and you can carry it forward. So there's not a lot of huge tax benefits unless you're up big, right? So I did that with Polkadot. I'm pretty sure I did that with Harmony One because I had Harmony One. My initial, I bought a bunch around 17 cents and then during the summer it tanked down. So I think I did the same thing with that. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm selling a Yakuza cat at a loss. I would love, I'm embarrassed to even show some of this. I'm pretty sure, I don't even know if I could sell these. So how do I take a tax loss on something that's so garbage? You can't even sell it because the minimum price on OpenSea, so the floor price is 0.009. There's not a lot of huge freaking tax loss here, so I'll probably sell these just so I don't even remember that I was such an idiot and bought them. The ones that are probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in my freaking life, well, these are kind of embarrassing, even though I like these a little bit. They're so embarrassing that I've hidden them. Oh my goodness. So these Simple Mermaids. Oh my goodness. What freaking garbage. I didn't even know what these were. I thought they were kind of cool looking at first. I was an idiot when it came to NFTs. These things, I can't even, if I were to set them on fire, they probably wouldn't even set on fire. But there's no floor price. This is 5 of these was around, a lot of it was gas. So the gas money will count, against my taxes. But I think it's probably another $1,500 or maybe $1,000. But there's no way for me to claim it because I can't sell them and take the loss. So that kind of sucks. All right, let's catch up. I think we'll be seeing a rotation of Phantom. Why? I don't have to worry about taxes until January 2023, I think, for tax year April 20 to 22. The previous tax year, I only sold, let's see, I sold small amounts in crypto and was so I don't know, are you in the US? If you made less, I don't know what it is, $45,000 or something. I don't think you have to pay taxes again. Do your own research. If you made less than $45,000, you can't afford a CPA. But oh my goodness, Nick, you must have read my mind. I might try Coinly. That sounds familiar. You might not have time to sell. No one is gonna. Yeah, you got that right. What? Actually, my mutant cats. I'll be able to sell those. Yeah. So Nick's talking to dude. I hate the mutant cat team. I want to go over there and that head mutant cat. Man, what a. I'm not gonna say it. You're gonna get me in trouble. This team is utter garbage, dude. This was. All right, maybe I'm being a little too harsh on them, but they had just huge cash grabs and bad decisions. Actually, so they had a really good concept. I was really bullish on it, but they made some really big mistakes. I have 100 oh my goodness. What do I have? So I have 2 mutant cats. To unstake these, it's probably going to cost me $17,000 in gas fees. Let's see, mutant cats was my yep, and then I took those pre-seeds. Yeah, there you go, brother. Hero NFTs, compare Phantoms MC to compared to you'll see how super. Yeah, it is DeFi Llama. Let's take a look. I have nothing against Phantom. Phantom, AVAX, and Solana are the platforms I'd like to get involved in 2022. And Phantom and AVAX will be for sure just because of DeFi Kingdoms. I'm going with DeFi Kingdoms, and I think there's just as much potential to, again, like I've turned $4,000-ish in Harmony 1 DeFi Kingdom into $500,000 value right now. That's not made up numbers, right? It's the value. I can't sell it all out right now, but that's the current value of that account. I mean, will someone right now, if someone right now were to pay me or write me a check for 20% discount, $400,000? Anyone out there, you want to write me a check for $400,000? I might consider turning my wallet over to you, right? It's something that can go up in value. All I'm saying, $400,000. I don't even know if I would make that sell, to be quite honest. Because again, I think that's going to be multi-million in the next 4 to 5, just off DeFi Kingdoms. I truly believe DeFi Kingdoms can make, is going to be, it's highly potential. I have a 6-figure job as it is, or right at 6 figures. That DeFi Kingdoms will earn me more money on a yearly basis, if not much more on a year. Plus all the other stuff I got going on. I'm more bullish. The coins I'm most bullish right now in crypto, no lie, no freaking lie. I think Ethereum, Cardano, and Jewel, right? Those are the 3 I really love. I love them a lot. There's others I like and love a lot, but those 3 right there, those things to me, I can't say they're sure things, but they're sure things to me. Ethereum, Cardano, and Jewel. I think those are some of the best bets on the planet. Obviously, Jewel, the most risky by far. Oh, I love me some Luna, dude. I love me some Luna. I want more Luna, but it's hard for me to FOMO into Luna when it's at where it's at. Now, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of momentum, and there's people, even Climb Crypto, getting very bullish about Luna and getting really excited. I don't know how long they've been involved in Luna, right? I don't know that they fully everyone's getting FOMO that, like, the more UST there is, the more Luna that has to burn there, the price has to go up. That's all very true. It's all very true, and it could cause a lot of volatility and a lot of upside momentum. There's trade-offs to everything, guys. The other side of that coin is if crypto goes into a bear market and there's liquidity crisis, you are going to get your face melted. There is an event called May Day, and this happened in May on Luna, and these things will get better, but Luna got destroyed, right? The UST got way out of peg, during that liquidity crisis, the China exodus and everything. People got freaking destroyed in Luna, and it's taken a while for that to get back. So again, I'm very bullish Luna. Just be careful. Just be careful. Let's see. All I do is trade crypto 8 hours a day. Man, you are lucky, Bill. I wish I could do that if I wanted to, but my lifestyle would change for sure. I'm in the UK, so tax deadlines amount to tax-free. It's different there. Should I move to the UK? Check out Danielle's latest tweet. Frog Nation is going to be doing big things. And who is Danielle? Is he like the big whale on Phantom that will buy it up? Danielle Daniel Steele, this guy, Daniel Sesta. I'm following that guy. Is this the Phantom, bro? No, this is something else. This is the Abracadabra. You talking about the Abracadabra guy? Luna. Yeah, I love me some Luna. I'm IT, network, system, cloud, security, Azure, VMware, SANs, networking, freaking, I can program the hell out of some switches, some Palo Alto firewalls, rack and stacks, data centers, all that stuff, man. I am pretty good at what I do. I'm losing my passion in it, man. I want to learn me some Python, learn me some Solidity, learn how to do some of my own smart contract stuff. UST, yeah, so that is correct. That is great news, Nimrod. UST is coming to Binance. I don't know if that means Binance.us. You know, another thing I did notice that kind of bummed me out is Artemis. I guess this is what I get for crapping on Artemis yesterday, but it doesn't look like you can take part in Artemis anymore if you're in the United States. Let's see, unless this change. Yep, the Artemis Protocol IDO Launchpad is not available to residents of the United States. You confirm that you are not located, blah, blah. I mean, you can get around with that with VPNs and stuff, but I don't want that kind of headache. Yeah, that's Daniels. Yes. So what did he say? I am following this guy. I don't probably occupy DeFi. Many friends have been reaching out about my charitable efforts. What am I looking for? Oh, Frog. What is Frog Nation? Is going to be doing big things in Phantom. I did forget to mention. There was a tweet by this Florian Kozler. I don't know if that's how you say his name. He had a really eloquent tweet about defikingdoms. A lot of really cool things. I will post this in the chat for you guys to check out. Best play is Aurora. Nigel, are you the guy that brought that up earlier? I don't remember. Best new play is Aurora. Someone brought that up earlier. I don't remember if it was you or not. Let me scroll all, because we talked. Yeah. Are you on the team, Nigel? I'm just giving you a hard time. Calm down. Anything I missed? Any new Fortnite in the house? How you doing, brother? Oh, well, you missed a lot, man. You have missed a lot, brother. If you guys take any message away from me right now, it's that the future big opportunity is going to be in the metaverse, right? It is the metaverse. Find the right. If you want, in my opinion, right? There's nothing wrong with having a big bag of the there's obviously that's a much safer play. I have my big bags of Cardano, Ethereum, Polkadot, etc. But if you're at a point now, I think there's very good risk reward when it comes to the metaverses. It might take a while to play itself out. There's big opportunity with it in the stock market. I think the meta, a lot of people dump on Facebook. Oh, Amanda, I've missed you. How you doing, baby? It's gonna be huge, man. Meta Facebook, that metaverse is gonna be huge. That's why I'm very bullish so far of everything I've seen in real networks. I want some real networks so that the commercialization, you make money on both sides of the coin. You know, get you some real estate. To me, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about, I've thought about if crypto went parabolic and I had to take profits, would it be time to start diversifying into real estate, like real estate, like dirt on the earth real estate? And it's still kind of on my mind, but I'm more bullish. I'm more bullish digital real estate right now than I am any kind of like real land, right? And again, there's a diversification aspect. Own them both. I don't know. If I want a headache, I'm like renting out houses and things like that. It's more work. I wouldn't enjoy that, right? So I probably shouldn't do it. But all right. I don't even know what to talk about right now. You guys got anything? What was I gonna say? Let's see. Anything? All right, let's look at real networks. I wish I got into metaverse projects. I figured it would take at least 5 years. Nah, bro, you're still so freaking early. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You're so freaking early. I'm not worried about it, right? I'm looking for good opportunities. Sandbox and Decentraland are the as sure as it can get in crypto. Those are almost guaranteed. And again, I don't think I can say that, but I think they're almost guaranteed. If you were to buy land there now, it's going to be expensive. right? I think it's like $15,000 or so entry just to buy like one little tiny speck of land over there. There may be a period where that loses value if there's a big bear market. But over time, I think you can see 10x's, even 100x's, even on something like Decentraland, if not much more, if you just wanted to sell it. I think the revenue you're going to be able to, whether or not you build your own business there, if you have that kind of resource, you rent your land out, there's opportunities coming to these metaverses that we haven't even thought of yet. I really like what Real Network is doing, because they're doing a really, and this is going to be a future, right? This is going to be a big part of the future. They have a NFC. There were going to be NFC wearables, you know, like an NFC chip, something that's in my YubiKey that I use to protect all my accounts. And it has a radio transmitter in it. I can either just plug the YubiKey in and then tap it, or it also has an NFC chip. So anything, like whenever I try and log into certain accounts on my iPhone, I just go like this and the NFC chip transmits it, and then I'll unlock the account for me. Well, these NFC chips are going to be in wearables like shoes, watches, cars, hell, I don't know. And there's going to be globally unique identifier GUIDs attached to these devices. So it's going to bring upon a market, and there's going to be a huge opportunity here. Stay on top of this, guys. Like, especially if you're into flipping and trading and things like that, there's going to be ways for you to make a ton of money if you're early to this game. And the Real Networks might be this. One of the big reasons I'm so bullish Real Networks is it's because on Shitlanta. And I just say that because I'm much more of a decentralized ethos, where Solana and these Real Networks is going to be highly commercialized. But get in where you fit in and get paid, dude. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to buy Rolexes with these NFC chips in it, and these GUIs are tied to their avatar, so that their real life Rolex will show up as bling in the metaverse, so they can walk around with their ego all, and they can walk around showing off their bling, right? So there's going to be a huge explosion when it comes to this stuff, and that's just from like the retail driven and just the social aspect of it, showing off the real life Lambos in the metaverse, showing off the real life Ferraris, showing off even if you're not rich, man, just showing off your dope ass Nike shoes, or all the different things that are going to come with it. Yeah, it's going to be crazy huge. I don't spend a lot of time in these VR glasses, but it's pretty mind-boggling how good the technology is right now. How about Arweave, decentralized storage? I don't know much about that one. I'm still kind of on the fence about a lot of these decentralized storages. I forget which one I like, kinda. Comes with a little computer thing too. I'm yet to see how these things are going to play out. What was I saying about the metaverse and VR? There's a lot of things that they're not getting a lot of talk right now, but they're going to be pretty big. Ray-Ban has glasses. Amazon starting to sell glasses. And, some of these take video and do a lot of cool stuff. So, play sounds, and there's going to be a lot of. I think there's going to be a huge advancements in VR technology here going forward. These are probably going to be good stocks to get into. Facebook, because they have some of the best VR technology. They will buy any up-and-comers. What Ray-Ban and Snapchat. Snapchat's probably an interesting play when it comes to the stock market. They have some pretty innovative VR glasses. Pretty soon, and I would say within the next 2 to 3 years, if not sooner, most of us are going to be FOMOing into these glasses. Like, how... And this is some alpha here, guys, especially if you're in the stock market. Again, a lot of this is depending upon the stock market to continue to go up and do what it's done already, at record levels. So I can't guarantee that the stock market's not going to dump. But people are going to remember, like when Apple exploded off AirPods. Well, what do you think is going to happen when these killer ass VR glasses come out, highly profitable for the company, and people are trying to, they can't, they can't keep them on the shelves. Some of these companies are going to go up in money quite a bit. I think DOT is a sneaky, no, I agree with you a lot, and I've said that recently, that they'll be connecting blockchains together. Is that true? So maybe you can move between different metaverses. I didn't know that DOT was doing that, to be quite honest. That's more of like, well, okay, so Harmony One is the blockchain of blockchains, where it's going to be a hub to all that. That's their big claim to fame. I know Harmony One has a bridge to Polkadot already on their test net. I don't know what, so DOT is a parachain ecosystem. It's not a smart contract per se. So they have a smart contract play on there that helps bridge to the Ethereum. But I agree in the point that I think DOT is definitely one of those ones that still, DOT is definitely heavily undervalued. I think it's going to be big in the future. And it's definitely, one I would say both it and Luna. I mean, Luna's already exploded. Luna might have some interesting metaverses that could come out, though. They're kind of a different, ecosystem. They're more about their algorithmic stablecoin and good finance. So I would stick to that niche. But I think there will definitely be some good plays. They're on my radar. Like if any good metaverse plays come out on Polkadot, I would definitely be looking to buy there. They still need to improve the form factor and make them lighter. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, that technology and battery technology and things like that, it'll evolve quite a bit, but it is pretty freaking amazing how good they are. Like, I mean, pretty freaking amazing how good they are. I mean, dude, you put those things on, go watch some videos of people like running into TV screens and stuff, man. Like you're in a whole new world. I wish I got in, let's see. I don't think I figured it would be, yeah, all right. I did finish that one. All right. I don't know, guys. We're running on 8 o'clock. Do we keep this show running? Do we wrap it up? What do you want to do here? Anything you want to talk about? What is the wallet for Solana? I keep threatening. It's Phantom, F8, Nexo. Is that the wallet? What wallet do I need to buy the real? Oh, it's not Nexo. Phantom. This is the one, right? Turn your browser into a crypto wallet. Add to Chrome. Let's freaking go. All right. Add to Chrome. So I do plan on getting this set up. Probably get my AVAX wallet set up. I'm not going to set this up right now. I am going to continue to set this exact wallet up right now and put all my money in it. My friend used Soleil wallet for Solana. I think this is the one people talk about the most. It's kind of slick. Oh, VC's push Phantom. I'm going to set up, this wallet. All right, yeah. Hold on, guys. I just bought $100,000 in Solana, and I'm going to send it to this exact wallet. I'm sure most of you get that, but obviously I'm not going to continue this wallet, and it's gone. Yeah, those are the seed words. You want me to read them out for you? Gym, antique, garden, arrange, total. Hopefully I can just refresh this and get new seed words. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Rugging class with Tom. Someone posted in the Discord. Always give good security. Use things like Bitwarden to manage all your passwords. There's other ones out there. Bitwarden is my preferred one. Use things like YubiKeys and dual factor and Google authenticators, 2-factor on everything. at least use Google Authenticator. I prefer to use YubiKeys where I can. What else is there? There's the other authenticator I like a lot too. I can't remember. Authy. Authy's the one I like a lot. Use when you get into things like you can't do this really yet easily on, and hopefully this changes because they don't have a connector from MetaMask to Harmony One. But I would love to be able to connect my which one do I got? I got the Trezor, so you can connect them. So my DeFi Kingdoms is kind of at risk. I think the Nano S you can connect to the Harmony wallet, but you can't connect the Harmony wallet. Actually, I'm dumb. You can, because my Harmony wallet or my MetaMask wallet is I imported my keys from my. So I probably should get. Maybe I'm going to do that today, guys. Well, and then the problem is I have to move all my stuff. And then I'll have to have a different name. I guess, worse things can happen to you. But you can protect your Harmony One with the Nano S connected to the Harmony wallet. And then you import that in. So I'll make some videos on that stuff too going forward. There you go. So Matthew is, I think we've discussed that in the past. I wish they had the thing that sucks though is when I do that, it's a different wallet address. So I would have to set that. I mean, first world problems, I guess. Nostradamus too, I guess. No one steal that from me because I would like to get that transferred over. So I'm going to order a Nano S this week and then probably move on. I say that, but I might get lazy because guys, you want to protect your money. Right now, this is a more open-ish. And it's going to protect all my Harmony and the staking too. So I really got to get on that, to be quite honest. I had all my Cardano in the Daedalus wallet, but it wasn't protected by a hardware wallet. So I had a hard time sleeping at night. And you got to worry about your keys. So I chose the Trezor because they do Shamir B backups. I think Nano's adding that. So, and when they add that, maybe I prefer their wallet, but I will tell you the Trezor wallet works pretty freaking good. The Shamir B backup is awesome because it allows you to have multiple seed phrases and a threshold. So my threshold is 3 seed phrases and I need any 2 of those 3 to restore my wallet. That's beautiful because you can do things like you don't want to put your seed phrases in a cloud or on a computer, but if you do a Shamir backup, it's a little bit more risky, but it offsets different types of risk. So you can have one of your seed phrases up in, say, like Bitwarden, get the $14 yearly subscription so it's encrypted and freaking, protect your Bitwarden login with a YubiKey. And these are all things I do, right? Because Bitwarden's the key to the castle. But with Bitwarden, I can have 128 character passwords. I can copy and paste. It syncs to my iPhone, right? So it's really easy to protect your accounts with all these different levels of authentication. Whenever you go to websites, Jason just went to one where he accidentally typed in the wrong one. And one of the first things it'll do is say, hey, your MetaMask is corrupt. Let's get this fixed. It looks like the official website, like there's MetaMask ripoffs. NFTs, etc., different games where it looks exactly like the real website and it says your MetaMask is corrupt. We need your seed phrase to fix this. You type in your seed phrase, a bot has stolen your money before you can even finish blinking your eyes. Never give your seed phrase out or back unless you were 1,000,000% sure. Like you should only be doing it, like for example on MetaMask, when you got your computer caught on fire and you need to recover your wallet, or that you no longer have access to that wallet because something happened, and you go to the original site, you make sure it's the original site, and you restore your wallet. And that's something where you would want to check 37 times and cut once, right? Anyway, I had all my Cardano in the Daedalus wallet. It wasn't hardware protected. It was tough to, still really, really safe, but man, you never know. So now there's extra levels of protection. You gotta type in, first of all, you gotta know hidden phrases, and PIN codes and touch things in order to steal the money now. So it's much more difficult to do. And with the Shamir B backup, there's a lot of advantage to that, right? You could have one in the cloud. You could have one at your home. If your house burns down, no problem. You have one in the bank deposit. There's different things to consider, right? Like maybe you don't want to keep it a seed phrase in your home because then you're at risk to a wrench attack, right? If someone knows where you live, they come in, put a gun to your head. And I mean, something like that's kind of hard. If someone really wants to steal your crypto and they're motivated enough, I mean, that's going to be a pretty ugly situation as it is. So Daedalus is, yeah, I freaking hate Daedalus. Daedalus, there's pros and cons to everything. The only pro on Daedalus has been like, if you're heavy into Cardano NFTs, it would kind of give you a leg up because it is a full node wallet. So it would cache your transaction and you had a much better chance of getting into these NFTs. I freaking hate Daedalus. Every time I start it, it needs to do an update. It crashes. You have to reload it a bunch of times. 37 minutes later, you can see your Cardano balance. So I don't look at it that often. One of their big plans is a light wallet. I don't really know what that means, to be quite honest. If it's just like a way to pull up your Daedalus balance in a much lighter wallet, that'll be pretty cool. Or I don't know if you have to like create a new light wallet, move everything over. It'll be much less resource intensive. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Anyone use SafePal? I didn't even know they had one. I've used the Coinbase wallet from time to time. Pretty known for Cardano. Is that kind of what it equates to? I do know they have really good disaster recovery plans, and maybe the Daedalus wallet does play into that. I'm not sure. What is going on in the lands of DeFi Kingdom? So I have been running. I got to tell you, man, the rewards in the gardens have been pretty freaking good. Let's see what we got here. Collect hero. Which one is this? Let's see what our jewel rewards are. It's a lot of work keeping these gardeners running, though, man. I tell you. Execution reverted, not questing. All right, this probably needs a refresh. I don't know that anyone's ready to finish gardening yet. You know, the beautiful thing of what just happened is what is going on with the price of Bitcoin? We don't care because we're having so much fun talking about metaverses and... All right, stop gardening. Next, all right. Let's see. I got 8 stamina remaining. What are my hero stamina's looking like right now? Nothing. That one's getting ready. Getting pretty close. Maybe. Yeah, nothing much going on here. I'm guessing we need something like NAMI to claim. Yeah, right now the only wallet. Let's see what's going on at Sunday Swap. I haven't checked that one out in a while. As far as I know, NAMI's the only wallet. I think they're going to add more wallets. I've been using... I checked out Sunday Swap. I used NAMI. Does the garden actually give rewards? I thought... No, it is in beta. But it's live, right? So when I get rewards, I get Jewel. It is real Jewel. I think it just... I'm not 100% sure on this, but when you send, so for example, when I send, when I go gardening in, like, say, for example, my Harmony 1 jewel pool. Oh, you know what, man? I forgot to mention, dude, like, hopefully, I forget who asked, is it safe to keep your money in the bank? Yeah, man, the one thing I really forgot to drive home is, like, this pays close to 40. Oh, my camera went out. This pays close to 40% interest, right? If I could pay my bills with the Jewel Bank, if I can direct deposit into my Jewel Bank, I probably would go all in. I'd probably go all in. They had an AMA yesterday. Things were going great. They said they only made one small change to the smart contract and then got audited again after the change. Oh, is that Sunday swap? Oh, swaps are doing really good. Dude, guys. That's my I told you so on Cardano. I tell you, I'm not lying, guys. I'm not lying. I get out, I wake up every day. And again, I think it's going to be a few weeks before I can really just just like top rope it onto your heads. I freaking told you so when it came to Cardano. Other bug fixers were with scoopers and UI hoping for it. Yeah, I'm in no hurry. I'm in no hurry. We're you about to get paid in Cardano. I cannot freaking wait to do DeFi over there, liquid finance, Sunday swap are the two I'm primarily focused on right now. We'll have to see how that changes. Again, Metaverse plays I think could be big over there. Games, Cornucopia is a Metaverse game that could be really big. I'll be really interested to see if anyone tries to copy defikingdoms in any shape or form, or their game is a DEX 2. Again, that broke the freaking that broke the code, guys. The emission token, Joel, highly useful, so much utility. ADAX announcement today. I don't know much about them. ADAX is the EVM compatible, proof of stake, or is that Ergo? ADAX is the Ergo might be the EVM compatible. ADAX is another DEX on my radar. There's a few things about them that did interest me. So they're definitely on my radar for sure. ADAX.pro. Let's see what we got here. State-of-the-art decentralized exchange protocol. What is ADAX? Solving. Oh, this is the yeah, dude. The ERC20 converter. Yeah. And then yep, the EVM smart contracts. Yep. Yeah, cross-chain bridge. This one could be a big one, guys. I'm excited about this one. Fully doxed. That's good. Yeah, a lot of people on Cardano, man, they're fully doxed. These are teams that believe in the ecosystem. Again, decades of experience in IT, right? So they're doing so many different things on some of the best technology out there. I can go on forever. When I listen to Charles talk, I'm amazed at how smart that guy is for being only like 33 years old. From a mathematical standpoint, from a coding standpoint, and from an IT standpoint. He's talking about things like trustless blockchain offloading of the transactions, similar to many different technologies I'm familiar with, multiprocessing, the hydroscaling. I've listened to some very smart people, and that you can tell, right? You can tell these are smart people when you hear them talk. And I've mentioned this a few times in the past. I was listening to a brilliant programmer that went into the Haskell, I don't know, I think it was the Plutus Pioneers program, right? Where they fully cultivate you to learn how to do Haskell and the Plutus and all this, and how to program correctly for Cardano. This is an all-in ecosystem that really works together. And this guy, you could tell, like, he's a legit coder. And he walks in and he starts learning this Haskell, and he's like, dude, this is the dumbest, off the wall, craziest. So there is a bit of a stigma to it, right? It's a little bit of a hurdle. But he said after about 30 days, he's like, this is the most genius. Like, why isn't everything done this way? So I think we're going to see more of that. It's going to be a slow progress, slow progress when it comes to that. Us that are patient on Cardano, we were going to be handsomely rewarded. I talk about how I'm going to be a multi-millionaire in defikingdoms. I'm going to be a multi-10-millionaire in Cardano, I believe. I am Cody. I freaking love me some Cody, dude. Like, I don't know enough about Cody to be crazy bullish about it, but the reason I love Luna so much is because of how it works in relationship to UST and the whole algorithmic stablecoin. I believe good algorithmic stablecoins will be the currency of our future that integrate with the blockchain and the DeFi technology, right? So there's a lot of problems when it comes to your traditional stable coins. And we see this and we hear about this all the time, especially with Tether, how Tether is not backed enough and this and that, and how eventually there could be like liquidity crisis. Well, algorithmic stable coins do a lot to prevent this from happening. I'm sure there's other problems that are going to come out of it. Again, there's trade-offs to everything. But Cody, so here's the thing I don't know yet about Cody. So I'm not getting crazy bullish on it, but I am crazy bullish on it. I think Cody could be like the PayPal system of Cardano and Ethereum, and if not much more, right? Like everyone will have Cody on their freaking iPhone and Android. You go to Costco and you just go like that, and you just bought your Puma season, right? You just bought your Pumas with the DGED, the algorithmic stable coin on Cardano. Now, excuse me, I don't fully understand, and I'm still waiting to learn and figure this out. I don't know what's going to back the DGED, and I don't even know if I'm JED. I don't know what the backing of the JED is going to be, right? For UST, it's Luna. I don't know if it's going to be Cody. I don't know if it's going to be Cardano 88. I don't think it's going to be 88. I don't even know if it's going to be Cody, right? So whatever coin backs freaking the JED, I'm aping into that like nothing you've ever seen, most likely. Not financial advice. We'll have to see how it plays out, but I'm definitely going to want to gobble some of that up for sure. I legit think Ethereum will flip Bitcoin. And I think if anything has a chance to flip Ethereum, I think it's going to be Cardano because of the tech. I bet on the tech. I bet on the teams, and I bet on the leader. As you may love or hate Charles. I freaking love him. So I bet on things like Tesla. I bet on Tesla because of the tech. Their tech is some of the best tech on the planet, and it continues to evolve. It's one of the same reasons why I would bet on Facebook right now. They have the best tech. Now, and love or hate what's his face at Facebook, I don't really love the guy, but it's obvious he's a pretty smart bro. So you're betting on a pretty smart guy right there, and he's facing some crises, and I think he's making the right decisions. And Facebook is going to be a juggernaut in the future, just like I bet on Elon Musk. Love or hate him. Smart dude for most things. I don't really care for all his, he tweeting about Web3. He's obviously doesn't seem like he knows what he's talking about there. But the dude is like the head engineer at SpaceX, right? Rocket science. I don't know rocket science. He's done great things with cars and battery storage and full self-driving. He has done a lot of things to cement himself a very large portion in the history books. So I'm going to invest in things like Starlink and SpaceX when they become available. Lizard. Papa Doge. You should bet on... Oh my goodness. You know what, bro? You're right. Let's take a look. I used to love... Anyway, ADAX is definitely on my radar. Thank you for bringing that one back up. Public, what is an IEO? Well, this must already be out. Another one I have been watching is Ergo. Right now I'm farming Ethereum. I've considered changing to this, and Ergo is probably what I will change to because it is proof of stake. It is what I'm going to change to once Ethereum, when they go proof of stake, the beacon, the merge, the time bombs, and all that stuff. So this is probably next on my radar for mining. I'm pretty bullish this. Another thing that makes me so bullish about Cardano is the EUTXO model. And I'm just sipping Charles's Kool-Aid at this point because he says it's far superior when it comes to like the accounting model on smart contracts. But, Cardano combines the best worlds with UTXO and smart contracts. I'm not going to lie. I don't fully understand the UTXO model. I understand it a decent amount. I've had a hard time finding really good explanations of it. And I'm sipping the Kool-Aid a little bit here. But again, when I hear Charles talk, I can tell he's a much smarter person than me. And I consider myself fairly intelligent. So... And just based off the fact that I do understand a lot of things he's talking about, And I can tell you right now, of the stuff I do understand, he's not BSing. He's not BSing at all. And I fully believe that, you know, most of what he says when it comes to like, he doesn't care about the price and how he wants to turn Africa around. So there's a lot of other reasons why I love Cardano too. But anyway, I digress from that. Where was I going? Ergo, ADAX. And there was something else I want to talk about on Cardano. I don't even remember anymore. Oh yeah, Oregon Trail. I wanted to check out Oregon Trail. Latest alpha drop on track team. So, Tractor. I don't know why you want us to invest in this Farmville game with tractors. Had an AMA yesterday where they disclosed they've been in talks with Google. Uh-oh. All right, man. I tell you what, guys. I'm not going to lie. Retro brings a lot of good alpha. I don't always jump on it right now, but he has been waxing on about Oregon Trail for a long freaking time. And I do like what he just said. I'm going to give him a hard time for a second. All right, where can I get me an Oregon Trail t-shirt? Add to cart, $20. You have... Come on, guys. You anyone remember this game? Such a great game. All right, Oregon. Let's take a look at this Oregon Trail. I know it's Origin. Calm down. Origin Trail. Track. That's such a weird symbol for it, though. It's... I had to do it, bro. I had to do it. Origin... What? 203 market cap. Oh, is it on Ethereum, though? Where can you buy this? Coinbase. It's on Coinbase? Is it actually on Coinbase? Yeah, Foreskin knows what's up. I don't know about the best game ever. You know what? Probably early on, like, what's the earliest computer game that you played that you probably had the most nostalgia with? I'm trying to think if it was like, I want to say maybe the first Civilization was one for me. And on Coinbase. Yeah, man. Maybe I need to buy me a little Oregon Trail. What do we got? What kind of it's on KuCoin too. So I don't understand. Like, new tool, like who actually buys dental? Who clicks on ads like this, right? What is going on that Google Chrome? I find these kind of ads disgusting, to be quite. I don't want to look at mouths and teeth. Are you kidding me? Come on, Google. Ooh, Cody's back up to 40 cents. It was down to 32 cents at one point. That was a bargain. All right, what do we got? Let's look at the long-term chart. I wonder if this is on TradingView. All right, so we've had a nice little pullback. This is definitely, there was a big J curve here. We got another one coming here. So this could be a good entry. Ooh, it's only $1. All right, this could be a good entry point. Market cap, 400 million. $2. Number 203. What is the max supply? Let's see. Trading volume, market cap, all-time high 350. I gotta tell you, I like buying something when it's really low like this. Oh, this is Polkadot? What? Why didn't you tell me this before? What, dude? Oh, my freaking camera. I tell you what. Maybe I should buy a new one. More tax write-offs. Trying to get them tax write-offs. I got a new mic coming in today. I'm pretty excited about that. I might not be able to use it though because the mic stand doesn't come into January 11th. I ordered an XLR mic. Yeah, calm down, Retro. Yeah, if I would have listened to you when you told me about it, I would have bought it at its highs, and I'd be like, Retro, you suck ass. Yeah, I do. If I would have, wait, actually, maybe that's not true. Let's see where it was. Like, you started waxing on about this in November, if I remember correctly. You're like, Tom, buy Oregon Trail. I'd freaking hate you right now if I would have bought it at freaking $2 and $3. I'd be like, oh, Retro, you owe me some money. But your persistence paid off because I think I'm going to buy me some. Actually, use bubblegum. Bubblegum for what? Happy holidays. Fun little... Oh, Brent in the house. How you doing, brother? Oh, thank you. Yes, a good Merry Christmas to you, Brand. Merry Christmas to everyone else in the chat. Everyone else in the chat. Can't freaking believe it's Christmas Eve. I'm enjoying myself, man. I might do this all freaking day long. I'm not gonna, but smash the like, smash the like when he's on the mic. All right, let's take a look at, dude, all right, Polkadot. I love Polkadot, guys. I know I don't talk about it a lot, but I can promise you a couple things. I think Polkadot, I can't say it's a sure thing, but I think it's a sure thing. A lot of content on this channel right now is Harmony One and DeFi Kingdoms. I'm well aware of that. I'm not going to become a DeFi Kingdoms. Well, I say that. I say that, but I at some point I would want to spin it off in its own. I go where the opportunity is. Right now, there's a lot of opportunity in DeFi Kingdoms. I think there'll be a lot of content. In the future, I think there's going to be a lot of Metaverse content. We're going to be doing a lot of Metaverse content. I am telling you, I think the Metaverse is getting in, and right now, some of it's already priced out, right? It's already kind of priced out for me, but a lot of opportunity there. I think that is going to make us a ton of money. I'm looking for great plays like this, like Real Network. I want to buy Real Network. I'm ready to FOMO into this Oregon Trail, but we're going to continue to look at this for a second. Like, I'm ready to buy it right now. It's super easy for me to buy Oregon Trail on Coinbase. I just click a couple buttons on my phone and Bob's your uncle. Real Network's a little bit more work, but I'm definitely going to get into that too. Again, I talk about all the time, though, that I'm out of chips, so you know what I'm saying? I got to stack a little fiat for my taxes. All right, let's 24 hour. Yeah, I don't know if I can do 24 hours, but wait for tax. Yeah, well, so buying isn't a tax event though, right? So buying now, like if I were to buy, dude, guys, I'm only going to be buying like a couple $100. Maybe like $500 of. I legit want to invest more than Jewel and Cardano than anything right now, but I don't really need more Cardano. Oh yeah, so I was saying content coming up. There's going to be a lot of Metaverse content coming up. There's going to be a lot of Cardano, DeFi, tons, and Polkadot. I think eventually there's going to be a lot of Polkadot and Luna, right? I think though, and Phantom and AVAX, right? Because DeFi Kingdoms is going there. So there's a lot of good stuff to come. I'm just not FOMOing into it yet right now. I doubled my, on what? On which one, bro? Which one did you double your 2K investment in 3 days? Anyway, it might be better for me to buy Oregon Trail. No, it definitely is to buy Oregon Trail and Real Networks before the end of the year. So that way, when retro is wrong, I could take my tax loss harvesting before the end of next year, or I just start the timer on my long-term capital gains on Spell. Oh, Spell is, what is Spell, bro? What is Spell? We're definitely gonna look at Oregon Trail right now. Over this weekend, I'll get my. Let me show you. Is my seed phrase there? You guys, did you have enough time to write that down? I want to make sure that you can rug pull me. You need me to spell that? Oh, abracadabra. I've seen. You know what? I haven't. And that we're back to the Phantom Danielle Still guy again, right? No, that's awesome. That's awesome. I've never really, and actually the abracadabra. So I watched this guy. I haven't watched him in a while. Excellent Alpha Justin Bram on YouTube. That's one of the smarter people when it comes to DeFi that you could probably listen to and watch on YouTube. Really smart kid, knows his stuff when it comes to DeFi. He's pretty hot on the. He's got some abracadabra videos, so it'll reach out and grab you a bit. Abracadabra. Laugh out, dude. My picks are finance. I just got caught on the EOY dump, which sucks for me, but good for you. Oh yeah. No, I'm just kidding, right? Like, no, yeah. In November, everyone got caught with their pants down. You bought the perfect dip. Good for you. Yep, good for you, brother. So I don't know much about abracadabra. I haven't had, again, Trezor was saying yesterday, like, how do you stay on top of this all? I don't, man. I can't stay on top of Justin Bram. Let me pull him up for you. I will even, like, this guy doesn't need a shout out from me. I need a shout out from him, if anything. Some of the best DeFi, I think it's mostly Ethereum based. Yeah, so he's got some abracadabra videos. I'll check these out later today. I'll see what's up. He's talking, so I don't know if he likes it. He's in a strategy, it looks like, over there. It looks like he's doing a bit of Solana too. But this guy is really good. Like, you could tell he knows his stuff when it comes to DeFi. Oh, he's a what is a CFA? Certified. Oh, so yeah, certified. He's a certified financial advisor. Yeah, so he can actually say this is financial advice. I don't know if you can actually say, like, depending on the topic. Like, even if you are a certified financial advisor, I feel like there's very strict things that you could say this is financial advice. So I don't think you could say that this abracadabra degen strategy is financial advice. You know what I'm saying? Because it even says degen bot strategy. Yeah, this guy is he's a certified alpha too. Like, he's a smart dude. He knows his stuff. If he likes something, you know, I respect what he has to say for sure. And why am I on my seed price? You want me to show it again? Bro, I haven't set this wallet up. I was gonna set it up and this popped up. Oh, my freaking camera, man. I set the, I'm just gonna do this move for now. You guys don't need to see my beautiful face. Let's see. Let's do that. I think that'll do it. All right. He was a head of a hedge. Oh, really? Dude, the guy looks like he's 12 and he's already been a hedge fund. Yeah, no, bro. I was going to go through setting up a Phantom or see what it took to set up, and this popped on the screen and we just made a joke out of it. It's obviously I've already sent like 100,000 in Solana. Yeah, knock yourself out. This wallet doesn't even exist, but knock yourself out trying to steal all my freaking Solana. I'm gonna set up Phantom and we're gonna do some I'm gonna buy some real network. All right, so I've teased retro long enough. You probably thought I forgot about Oregon Trail, but let's go to Oregon Trail and see what we got going on. I'm actually really excited after what they build on Oregon Trail. This is Polkadot. Is this a metaverse play? What exactly is this? If this is like a legit metaverse over here, I might sell everything and go all in. All right, what do we got? From physical to digital assets like supply art. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a huge, this is where the future's going, man. Your car freaking pink slips are going to be NFTs. Your diplomas are going to be NFTs. Certificates are going to be, it's all going to be on the blockchain. You're not going to have to worry about this is beautiful so far. Multi-chain infrastructure, Polkadot, Ethereum. Where's Harmony One? Walmart? World Economic Forum. This is more than a metaverse. Who is going to die from its core infrastructure? Yeah, I don't know what's up with my camera. I have a decent mirrorless camera, an A6400. Maybe I should buy like one of the A7 IIIs or whatever right now. Nice little tax write-off. I might have to do that. I don't know that it's the camera though. I have one of those battery packs that you plug in. I don't know if the camera's getting too hot or the battery pack sucks or whatever. I could use another camera anyway, right? It's a lot of money though, man. Those A7s are like $4,000 or $5,000. I'd much rather put that $4,000 or $5,000 into a good crypto and turn it into, $50,000, $500,000. Probably should just go out and buy me a nice little $20 camera. Anyway, this looks pretty cool. Let's see what we got going on. Permissionless. Oregon Trail is running a permissionless network of. Are they up for, what do we got? Excuse me, polka dot com. What's the website? Polka, I don't remember. Polka dot parrot chain polka dot. I use one from, oh yeah, camera. Oh, bubblegum. That's what you were talking. The camera holds up just fine. It's just that the lens shuts off for some reason. It's snowing nice. All right, polka dot. Man, I wish I could remember this website. Maybe I can do this move, but it might be giving away too much. I'm gonna do this just to be safe. Oh, that's not gonna be much fun. All right, let me move it over here and check. Polka dot. There's a really good website. Polka, that you can look at the existing parachains. Polka.com, maybe it's something really weird like that. No, that's for sale though. Polka.com. Polka dot parachain auction list, maybe something like that. I don't freaking know. Polka dot engine parachains might be something. Polka dot network. I'll try and find this another time. I don't want to bore you guys to death, but like, is Oregon Trail up for parachain? Are they going for the auction? Network effects are going to be huge. They still haven't won, but are they in contention for a parachain? And this is fully on Polkadot, not Kusama, right? Can you like give your Polkadot to them to increase their chance of Polkadot? God dang it, Polkadot. Let's see what we got. Parachain auctions, parachain slot auctions. Dot market cap. I think this is the one I was looking for. Yeah. Parachain, yeah, I think that's the one I just pulled up. I don't know, parachains.info. Oh, they're not participating yet. So that'll be a really good way to get, if you believe in it. I think giving your Polkadot away to, really good projects will be a great way to earn a ton of the token. I don't know a lot about some of these projects yet. I just haven't had the time to put into them. I'm bullish on Akala. I don't even remember what they do anymore. And then the Moon River is the smart contract platform that I was kind of alluding to yesterday. That's the one on Kusama, and Moonbeam is the one on Polkadot, if I remember correctly. All right, so they're not even on the list, is what you're saying. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got where did the website? Coming up on your last chance, guys. If you haven't written this down yet. Oh, it's going to. Yeah, dude, I'm already I'm almost completely sold. Where did my Oregon? I lost the website. God dang it. Oh, here we go. Explore the tech. From Web 2 to the semantic layer of Web 3, Oregon Trail is a set of tools and protocols built on the Oregon Trail decentralized knowledge. Is that the DAG? No, that was something else. Decentralized knowledge graph. So that, I wonder what the difference between a DKG is and a DAG. You like DAGs? Decentralized knowledge graph. Man, I thought I knew everything about freaking blockchain. I got to go take a class and do some research on DAGs and DKGs. It sounds like cool tech. Build with semantic, high quality, verifiable. So is this supposed to be somewhat like an oracle to publish verifiable claims from any system? Easily build privacy first, metaverse ready dApps. All right. Tokenize your dynamic discover and crowdsource. A lot of buzzwords here. You're not the first person I've heard talk about Oregon Trail for sure. But you definitely have been the most vocal. I like what I see so far. I'll have to watch this bro. Is this bro any good? Who's this guy? I know who that guy is. I'll have to check these out. Wait, there is a knowledge graph. There are many definitions of knowledge graphs, all slightly different without emphasizing our precision. All of them explain knowledge graphs as network entities, physical and digital objects, events, or concepts, and relationships between them. Let's see. How knowledge graphs are used today. Today's most common graphs are deployed with the domain of organizations designed to capture data from various sources, are used by Web 2 companies such as Amazon, Google, Uber, and IBM. I don't fully understand this yet. The decentralized knowledge graph is a global shared knowledge graph that is compared. So is this kind of like, all right, enable, publish, and query. So is this more like, what am I thinking of? Freaking the graph, like all the meta and all, just like this huge, big database type stuff, and then oracles all in combined. Is that right, James? Yeah, it looks like I'm a little. Actually, it looks like, who am I thinking that looks like? It looks like, oh, freaking hell. The running back for the New Orleans Saints is kind of a data highway. Chainlink or Ergo? To invest in? I don't know. Ergo, why does that sound familiar? Oh, is this the one I want to farm, right? They're not an oracle, are they? Or are you just saying in general? Decentralized exchange, this isn't an oracle, so are you just asking like which one to invest in, bro? You have to decide that on your own. Oh, not Ricky Williams. Their premier, I can't think of his name right now. It's a really good receiver, running back. Like the back end of Metaverse is an all in it. You need some sort of robust infra to handle. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm probably gonna buy me some of this Oregon Trail. Not a lot. I don't have a lot of chips. Kamala? No, not Kamala. Dude, why am I brain farting? Oh my goodness. New Orleans Saints running back. Yeah, Alvin Kamara. It doesn't look as much like him as I thought. Yeah, I was wrong on that one. He reminds me of someone, not Rick James. I don't know why we're going off the rails on this though. So, Ergo is an oracle. Let's see. Let's make sure. Polka Starter has been one that's kind of on my radar. It gets pumped a lot by a couple of YouTubers. Let's see, where was that question? I want to make sure. Chainlink or Ergo? I mean, so is Ergo an oracle? I don't. Cross-chain exchange, and they're trying to be a lot of things right here. Let's see, JavaScript, order book, order Java. I don't see anything of them saying they're an oracle. Again, another fully doxed team. I freaking love it. Chainlink is going to be a lot more blue. Are you saying to invest in, or which one's going to come out on top? It's hard to deny that Chainlink is blue chip as hell. Ignore TFVS. God, what are you talking about? Oh, no, I love me TVVS. Oh, you're talking about yourself. Oh my goodness. All right. Oregon Trail. Yeah, I like it. Let's see. I'm gonna watch these videos. I want to learn more about it. So I need to learn more about DKG. I can't stop thinking about Kevin Garnett. All right. So I need to learn more about DAGs. I've looked into DAGs before. I kind of remember it. I like what I see here. I'm not gonna lie. Let's take a look. Good entry point. Does it show circulating supply 368 million? So about 77% of it is out there. Market cap 412 million, 4 million trading volume. This is going to be a long-term play. How much for the DAG? Emergo. Is that what you meant? Something different than ergo? Emergo. Let's take a look. Well, it's going to be hard for me to like anything Oracle wise. Emergo is a global blockchain. Is a blockchain. I don't see anything here that shows it is an oracle. Uzbekistan. This is on Cardano, it looks like. Yori wallet. Yori Emergo. Is this part of the Ergo ecosystem? Probably. So is this going to be like the Oracle on Ergo? Because I think the thing with Ergo is it's like a proof of stake side chain to Cardano. DEX services. So I'm fairly bullish this ecosystem in general. Just Googling Ergo. Ergo. Just Googling Ergo. Yeah, I don't know enough about these right now. Ergo's on my radar. ADAX is on my radar. We'll be definitely looking to do things with them. I have a lot of faith in the Cardano ecosystem. I love the fact that these dudes are like they're all in on the system. They've been building these systems and working on these systems for years. They believe in the ecosystem, unlike a lot of things that have come out recently, and it's just like rush to bring out these garbage projects and garbage. Like these guys right here, I don't know anything about these guys, but I can tell you one thing. They probably have a lot more money in their freaking wallets if they would have used their skills and just put out a bunch of garbage on even like Harmony One, or you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to dump on our, but they could have been dumping garbage on Solana, dumping garbage on Polygon, and maybe they are on the side. I don't freaking know. But I know they're working really hard, whether it's Ergo, ADAX, Sunday Swap, all these other Cardanos, right? They've been patiently waiting and building up their business because they have a long-term vision. They believe in the ecosystem. They believe in the technology, right? Gary Waugh, EUTXO lover. They believe in what Cardano's doing with the combination of UTXO and the accounting-based smart contracts. All these teams, it's the same thing over and over. They're not hiding behind avatars. They're not anonymous teams. They're fully doxed. And like I said, they've been working on these. These are just so much more ammo that I'm loading into my "I told you so" pistols. Right? Now, that doesn't mean that this project or ADAX or Sunday Swap is going to be successful, right? That's a whole different thing. They still got to deliver the good products. I think a lot of these will. I think Liquid Finance, when I first started let's take a look at Liquid Finance. When I first started looking at Liquid Finance, I guess Liquid.finance, I looked at these dudes and I was like a little bit biased right out of the gate, right? I would look at this and they are doxed, the team. But it was kind of a docs. You know what I'm saying? Like it took a lot. Like I would have to Google this dude, and then I found his LinkedIn and his Twitter, and I follow him on Twitter. Let's see. But I didn't let it completely bias me. So I would see this dude. I forget what his Twitter. Oh, we can. Where did it go? Son of a gun. Was it on a different? I got too many tabs open. We got to close some of this stuff. All right, here we go. Liquid. Dwayne Cameron. Dwayne. I'm pretty sure I'm following this bro. Dwayne Cameron, I am. So when I saw this, I'm like, what? He's a football player and he's a CEO of I'm like, there's no way this guy knows anything about blockchain and you know what I'm saying? So completely biased, but I followed the guy and I wanted more out of the doxing. And then I think this guy was a football player too. I don't know, same team or whatever. And I'm just like, again, I'm just being cautious. But I've listened to this guy talk on Twitter and I've heard him talk on like YouTube videos. The dude's very smart, bro, right? So I'm very, very bullish on this team just of what I've seen of this so far. So I'm very excited for this project. When it comes to being a liquidity provider, I'm probably more, as of right now, I'm probably more bullish this one than any. So like Tranquil on Harmony One, I'm going to be able to probably put money on this platform. I don't know if Cardano is going to incentivize it. I'm going to be able to borrow against it. I'm going to probably be able to earn liquid token, and I'm going to be able to use this money and auto compound it and use it in other DeFi projects. I'm really excited about this one. So Cardano, they have some other oracles like Charlie and Wolfram Alpha. I don't know if that's a full. So there's other ones out there, and I definitely want the competition, and I'm definitely, I agree. I hope some oracles emerge from all this. But I mean, Chainlink, oracles is tricky, right? You want a very long battle tested oracle because oracles are one of the most important things when it comes to things like DeFi and making sure prices are accurate. Bad oracles mean rug pulls and flash loans and things and exploits. So that is easily one of the most critical pieces when it comes to especially like DeFi. So I want competition. I think over time more will emerge, more will become battle tested, but it's going to be hard to pull the reins away from Chainlink as it is. And to be quite honest, I think it was what's his face guy. I love me some guy. Coin. What guy? Coin. You know what I'm talking about, guy. He's not a financial advisor. I can't think of his channel name right now. He did a video on. He does good deep dives, great content. He did his coverage of Chainlink. It kind of made me not like the people over there. No offense to you guys at Chainlink. You seem a little devious, if I'm being quite honest. I could be wrong. Usually my senses on something like that are usually pretty spot on. But as long as you continue to deliver good product, I guess. But I agree, I'd love to see that. Yeah, guy, Coin Bureau. Of course, the Coin Bureau. All right, guys. I've been waxing on for like 2.5 hours. We're starting to lose some people in the stream. I've had this has been a lot of fun. We'll do a lot of more content of this in the future. Retro, if you're still out there, I'm probably going to get me a little Oregon Trail. I'm definitely going to get me some real networks. Just a small piece, right? Maybe we can turn $200. What are they? Grabblers? Like $100, $200 of Oregon Trail. Just one of the reasons to do this, right? This is a much riskier play, but you put $200 into something and it helps you stay engaged. It helps you continue to watch this growth. Maybe Oregon Trail does 1,000x. Maybe my $200 turns into $200,000, right? I like what I've seen so far. It'll continue to keep me engaged if the product and project continue to grow, maybe I'll continue to dollar cost averaging into it. Drop 10K on track. Bro, that's a lot of freaking money. That's a lot of money, dude. I know it's easy to look at my portfolio and think I'm rich, but two things would prevent me from doing that right now. You got a nice little, oh yeah, I agree. I love this right now. I mean, I don't want to sound conceited. I said this yesterday. I've rewatched my videos, dude. There is so much good content between what I spew out of my garbage mouth and what you guys have to say in the chat. So I really enjoy, peace, Bill, have a good Christmas. I really enjoy our, at the end of the day, I know everyone at this level, we're all going to make it. I'm not worried about it. There's great stuff here. It's a shame more people don't see it, but at the same time, I don't want to chat full of idiots. Anyway, what I'm saying is you've seen my portfolio. It's easy to say I can afford 10K in track. I can. And I love what I see so far, but I can't drop 10K in track right now. Yeah, we've talked about that a couple times. He took that pretty well. You know what I love about that guy is he's very humble, and he's very like me. You don't see him. I would imagine he's making decent money on YouTube right now, and you could tell he's made good money in DeFi. Like he lost 50,000 in Grim Finance, or over 50,000, and it didn't even really bother him. I'm sure it bothered him a little to lose him, but you can tell the guy's not living ghetto fabulous right now. He's still living cheap. Yeah, I'm not. You're not, dude, bro. You were the first person, DM me your phone number, because I am calling you up and laughing in your face when Cardano's $10. You cannot pry there is no way you're taking my Cardano. So I would have to sell some stuff. So 10K in Oregon Trail. I like what I see. I like what I see, but bro, I can't sell anything. I would be fiscally hugely irresponsible for me to sell anything in my crypto portfolio, at least for another 10 days. And really, I'm only 40 to 45 days out from being long-term capital gains. So I have to do the smart thing at this point. CL on some ADA. CL. Clutch, lever, pro, luck, car, lime. What does CL stand for? CL on some ADA. All right, I really like what I saw. I really like what I saw in Oregon. But I think the real alpha is the metaverse right now. Oh, cut lot. Bro, you're out of here. First of all, I'm in profit. What is ADA doing? I'm 280% profit. So if I were to sell Cardano, it would be a huge tax event. Huge tax event right now. Huge. Freaking huge. I'm less than 30 days away from being long-term capital gains on this one. Right? There is no way I would sell Cardano right now. Oh, cool. There's no way. Yeah. Oh, Nimrod in retro. DM me your personal cell number, because I'm going to be in your face, son. Yeah. Bro, I'm not selling my Cardano. Cardano will see new all-time highs. I guarantee you in 2022, I can't guarantee you. But what do you know about V-Launch? You brought that up earlier. And I love you. I don't know shit about V-Launch, bro. What is V-Launch? Let's talk about V-Launch. Old G Anunnaki, let's give you some time. You deserve it. You've been around a long time. I don't know. You brought this up earlier. I didn't ignore you. I just didn't know what it is, and then I forgot about it. V-Launch. Influencer back V-Launch. I already hate it. If this is anything. Win deposit Sol. Bro, let me tell you, when I get my Phantom wallet, do I still have the seed phrase up? No, that's gone forever. I'm buying Sol. I'm sending Sol over to my Phantom wallet, and I'm immediately trading every last cent of my Sol into real networks. All right, so is this it? VLaunch influencer back VLaunch. This just sounds like a disaster. VLaunch provides every person around the globe a fair chance of investing. I don't know. If this is what you're talking about, bro. Oh, yeah, come on. No freaking way. No way, dude. No way. This is a big fat no for me, dog. No freaking way, man. I have nothing against Chris at Crypto. I can't stand this guy. Yeah, I can't stand this guy. I have nothing against this guy. I like this guy. I like this guy, and I'm not saying everyone. Dude, this is just no way, man. This is This has got pumping, and like even if they're intentional or not. Oh, Crypto Banner, he's pretty big. Mark Nieto, I don't know if I know that, bro. Crypto Emma, Altcoin Daily, I like those dudes. I'm surprised. I don't. You know what? You know what? To be fair, I bet none of these people. All right, so is this what this is? This project just like pumps. I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems like maybe I'm wrong. We'll have to keep this on the radar. This is interesting, but I already hate how a lot of these YouTube channels will just pump and dump because they do it for the clicks, right? This guy, he does not give two shits about anyone other than his freaking bank account. What do you really think, Tom? Yeah, I should have been included. I wouldn't want to be included. I bet, to be fair to anyone on this list, I bet they don't even know that they're on this freaking webpage. This is probably some weird ass. What do we got? Oh, they say they're partners. Maybe I'm wrong. So is this like something Ivan on Tech built? So maybe there's something here. I don't know. I don't freaking know. He sure as hell does. And I no offense to Big Boy. I'm a big boy myself, so I'm allowed to say that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm not a big fan of YouTubers just pumping out things just to get the clicks. And we mentioned it earlier in the stream, Cadena. A lot of people were all up on Cadena's nuts because they knew it would people wanted to hear about it. Did they really? Right? And I used to do this a bit in the beginning when I first started my YouTube. You're not going to get this out of me anymore, right? I would say like, I would be bullish this project, or I'd be like, yeah, I think this project, and we would do like, oh, I think this project, you know, because this is what people will click on. You know, what do you think the token can go to? I try to avoid that kind of stuff right now, and I really try and learn the project, and that's one of the reasons I talk so much about Cardano, because I watch, you know, Charles' videos front to back. I stay on top of a lot of things there. I read white papers. I do the same thing with a lot of Harmony One, and I'm really understand, you know, Web3 and a lot more in DeFi. When I first started talking about crypto on YouTube, oh, I should go take those videos down. I was a complete dumbass, and I try and stay responsible to the information I give you, right? So I have no idea where this is going to go immediately out of the gate. I am not interested. That being said, oh, I can't believe I just said that. Oh, maybe there's some opportunity to make some money there. Let's see how it plays out. Maybe it's a great project. I honestly don't know, but just out of the gate, my initial gut reaction is nah, dog. This is going to be a pass, but we'll see. Maybe this is something. I have no freaking idea. I have no merchandise coming soon. I have no freaking idea. All right. All right. So I do plan on getting some Oregon Trail. It's only going to be a couple $100. I'm much more bullish Metaverse. We're wrapping up, guys. We're freaking wrapping up. I'm much more bullish Metaverse than anything right now. I am being financially and fiscally responsible as much as you can be with most of your money in crypto, which is most people will say is not very fiscally responsible. I'm not going to be selling any of my bags until at least another 30 to 45 days. And to be quite honest, I don't really have, because I am really happy with my core holdings. Again, my core holdings being Ethereum number 1, Cardano number 2, Harmony Bitcoin number 3, Harmony number 4 at like 10%, and Polkadot number 5, and then I think Decentraland's next, and then Luna. And that's basically, and I got some Cody, right? So I'm really happy with my core holdings. And then Jewel. I mean, Jewel really should be on my spreadsheet, to be quite honest. But I am looking forward to start finding other good projects to kind of dollar cost average in. Again, I'm not really looking to take profits, so I will, depending on market conditions, if we go parabolic and there'll be a reason to take some profits, just because, like, say, for example, I'm extremely bullish Cardano. I'm extremely bullish. I'm extremely bullish Ethereum. But if we go parabolic and by like March, we're hitting Raoul Pal numbers and Ethereum's $20,000, you can bet your ass I'm taking some profits. Even though I think long term, Ethereum will continue to go higher than that. If it's 20,000 by March, we're going to get a huge pullback. I've already been on long-term capital gains. I'll be able to take, guys, I don't think this is going to happen, but if Raoul Pal's right and Ethereum's $20,000 by like March, I'm taking 20 Ethereum down before you can even blink an eye. That's $400,000 in cash. I pay my 15% plus my state. I'm still going to have about 300,000 left over. And then I'm going green eggs and freaking ham. I mean, first of all, I'm going to get a new house. But that's only like 20, 30,000 down. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting me a Tesla. And then I'm going shopping in Decentraland, Sandbox, Real Networks, Pavia, and I'm going to start accumulating land, right? And I'm going to start accumulating or doing DeFi and Polkadot, right? Finding good games like defikingdoms and Polkadot and Solana, and maybe not Solana, right? I'm going to be getting into the real networks, right? So, and that's just what I'm going to do with my Ethereum. If Cardano were to be like $15 in March, I probably would sell like 10 to 20,000 Cardano, and that'd be another 150 to 300,000 that I pull down. That way I still have like 40 Ethereum continuing to grow, right? I just forget about it. I have 90 to 100,000. This is like, I'm in dreamland right now, guys. I'm full on fantasy world. Fantasy freaking world. I still have 90 to 100,000 Cardano earning me 5%. I probably won't sell any Harmony 1 unless it goes to like $3 or something. If Harmony were to go to like $3, I'd probably sell some freaking, but then I'm going to have a lot of cash on the side to really start getting into the metaverses, maybe enjoying my real life a little bit. Maybe, I'm probably not doing real estate. But yeah, pinch me. Please freaking pinch me. Because I do not think this is going to, there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance, but it's a small chance. All right. But where is XRP? One of these days, I'm going to surprise you with a video that XRP is garbage and you are an idiot. That's interesting that you brought that up, because when I first started covering crypto, I was mostly stocks. I'm going to continue to hide that one, but I'm going to agree with you on that. So when I first started covering crypto, my first account was with Robinhood, and everyone was talking about XRP and Ripple and la-di-da-di. I'm bullish Ripple. I think I can do this, and I didn't know anything about Ripple now. Now that I have a much better understanding of what XRP and Ripple is, I think that's the most overvalued. And I know there's a huge XRP army out there. And if you're in the XRP army and you want to dislike me and unsubscribe right now, look, bro, I get it, but tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. I don't understand XRP or Ripple. I don't. Or XLM. I make things like Cody and UST and all that. I don't know why we're ever going to need those, but maybe I'm missing out on something. All right, let's do this move right here. I can't do it because my camera's on, or not on, but we're going to do this real quick. Let's take a quick look. Harmony 1, 25 cents, doing pretty good. Bitcoin, we're pushing the Fibonacci. Again, I think we're mostly retail driven, so I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm not going to lie. I'm good. I'm happy with a 4,100 Ethereum and a 51,000 Bitcoin going into Christmas. It's a lot more fun than, you know, the 45, 46, 47,000. Hopefully that holds up. I'm not really expecting much out of any of these over the next week. We'll have to see if January plays out for that. Cardano's starting to pull back a little bit. It did have a nice little pump. It did get up near its Fibonacci. The one last thing I do want to check, what is the price of Jewel in the DeFi Kingdoms land? Come on, baby, let's get to $15. If this video gets up to 100 likes, yeah, that's not going to happen. In this video, I do think there's a good chance DeFi Kingdoms will see $15 plus this weekend. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Have a great Christmas Eve. It's No Right Friday. Definitely do not make any changes today that will F up this weekend. You definitely want to enjoy your Christmas. Have a great Christmas. I love you all. I may pop in sometime this weekend. I'll be back for sure Monday morning. Anyway, love you all and peace.